Okay, test. There we go. Alright, sound test. I think the levels are okay right now. Sorry, let me go ahead and just take the ambient stuff just a little bit down further, because I know during game it gets a lot louder. I think I have the music just set slightly down. Okay, viewer match review number, I think, 29? I know CEO is going on right now. I think it might be about to end. Also, just a quick announcement. I forgot that the GMT doesn't change with daylight savings, so I'm kind of hedging the bet in between the two times that I was saying, and then the time that I wanted to start. So I figure I'll start a little bit later, but submissions are still open. Probably just room for like one more person, or if you have like just a YouTube match, maybe two of those sort of stuff. But first come, first serve. Otherwise, yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, let me make sure I'm just currently live. Okay, never mind. So it isn't quite over. It's in loser's final right now. But either way, we're gonna go and start. And like I said, let me make sure I'm just live, because that always worries me. Okay, we appear to be live. Okay, that's all that matters. I want to make sure. Okay, let's jump into it. Okay, so Armor King perspective. I guess we could do Heihachi. It looks like you were playing against this person here. Probably just practicing, so let's go ahead and find a real match. Okay, let's take a look at you versus Paul. This is very Armor King heavy, like super dominant matchup. Like, so let's see how you do against this. I would imagine you're going to win quite handily. You have shoulder, which hits a lot of breakpoints. You technically have dark upper to launch punish all the -14s. You also have 4-2-1 that also reaches everything for Paul. So this should be like a 6-4, if not maybe closer, like 6.5, 7-3. Okay, careful. Okay, yeah, keep the 4-4-2 going. Don't hate it. Unless your opponent like shows they know what to do against it. Okay, GS. Okay, now what though? Yeah, the 3+4-1, never gonna get it. Maybe save your meter. Okay, all into 4-3, not ready for the combo. Okay, bad combo by the Paul player, luckily. Okay, you're open field though, so you can't actually get a combo extension. Off the wall. Good defense. Okay, kill him. Okay. Yeah, don't forget you can just always just spin too. Instant spin option, maybe goes for like back 3 or some other like down forward 1-2 or something like that. They'll never drop out. Okay, wall's broken. Wow. Hello. Okay, good. Yeah, don't make the mistake where a lot of players will go for the immediate tombstone cancel on the 2+4 throw. Wow. Okay, you got super lucky there. Yeah, right now the Armor King doesn't look to be too knowledgeable in this matchup. Or, you know, against Armor King, the Paul player. Not a real punish, -14, we're talking about. Wow. Oh, okay. Spacing can do a little bit of work. Okay, Paul player should 100% meter pump here. I don't still like ending with the depth fist option. Why you try to sidesway mid-string. Okay, yeah, I understand the idea. You notice he's playing semi-defensively, so you're like, okay, I'm going to go all in with it. Yeah, obviously you have to duck 3 too. Especially because like in that round 1 you got counter hit by it. It's a little bit tricky because 3-2 allows for the sway cancel. And depending on your character, you might not actually have the best wall stand punishment against it. I would imagine Armor King's okay. Like if this is old Armor King, like T7 pre, you would wall stand 1 would miss, but because they buffed wall stand 1, you're probably fine. Okay, smart. Okay, easy kill. Like it. Yeah, right now you have like dominant space control and movement control in this guy. You need to start abusing that. All's typically weak to his left, so you want to step quite often. I've talked about it many times where you can fuzzy basically everything of Paul except for sway 3. Everything else can be fuzzy. Okay, that should hit. That should be a kill. Yeah, okay. Okay, so first things first, I want to see you start moving more and punishing a lot of this, like, errant ideas of his. Because for the most part, this guy's just flailing. So you're clearly better than him. I want to see you prove it that you're better than this guy. So that's what I hope to see. I want to see more movement. I want to see more dark upper because, yeah, he's letting a lot of things kind of hang out. And you're in a good spot where you're constantly causing these big whiffs by him. He's not playing your typical, like, high-level Paul meta because obviously, you know, he's probably a proper God Zero, but... Okay, mixing up. Oh, I don't like the double forward 2. That's definitely a bad habit. Forward 2 with Armor King, I think, is only -9 in this game, but a lot of people try to take their turn at -9 with it, which is bad in the long run. Whoa, kill him. Yeah, the down 1 forward 2 series is -14. That's just something you have to know. Same thing with down 1-4. If it doesn't kill you, it's at least like -17. A lot of Paul players make that mistake. Paul has really good frame data, except for on a few key breakpoints that you can exploit. Okay. Yeah, see, I would like you to get away from just using Tailspin. You're using Tailspin as a crutch, which is okay, but the problem is you're putting yourself into a position where you have to heat burst after. Like here, you could have went for just classic, like down back 2-4, or even down 1-4, to be honest. I think down 1-4 would still work in this position. But like you're putting it in a spot where you have to go into SAT line when you just go like a standard short carry option. The issue is like whenever you pop your meter, especially at this rank, you know, you lose the ability to get your health back via heat engager, which is so tremendously strong to have extra health, right? You start with 200. Over the course of a normal game with recoverable health, you'll have probably about 220, maybe 230. Now, once you have heat engager on deck, your health is actually closer to like 250 over the course of like every single round. So by you early popping commit, you're not getting him extra distance to the wall. You're not putting yourself into a position where you're going to instantly win, right? Because there's no breakable here, right? You're basically complete mid-screen. There's no value for you extending the combo here. Like the only tactical idea in this position you're really presenting is down back 2-1 on wake up position. That's it. That's literally all you're threatening. So let's see, are you going to threaten like a deep side step right, post 3-4-2 into down back 2-1 off heat, right? That's the only idea you have here, which is then susceptible to delayed side roll, right? The issue is you have to think about the future and like cascading ideas. You're right. This sets up this, that sets up this, that sets up this. You can't play with the idea that your opponent is always just going to tech roll into an advantageous position for you, right? That's one of the bigger breakers of like people getting from like intermediate to like high level. It's understanding your opponent doesn't have to do anything. Nothing states that. Now maybe I'm saying all this and maybe your idea is to set up down back 2+4 as your throw key now. Maybe that's the whole idea. So let's find out. Now there it is. Sidestep down back 2-1. That's the whole idea. So like I said, at least you have the general meta play locked in, but I would like you to not put yourself into a hole, right? Pigeonhole yourself. Okay, you gotta punish that. Yeah, so far right now, your punishment's a little bit light. Paul is a character who's definitely common enough that you should have some of these. And then yeah, you got caught in a scramble. He just frame trapped you to death. Okay, punish it. Yeah, same thing with the overhead, right? Aren't you like +12? Yeah, you can crouch throw here. That's the idea with using the BGS 1+2. Okay, yeah, here, like, I don't hate you meter popping, right? Your next touch of the kill. That's fine. Open field, your opponent has 80 health. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, okay, we take those. It's a kill, but it's good practice if they're almost dead just to go for the tombstone, the down pursuit, right? Just be sure to guarantee a kill. It's only like 3 more damage, but who knows? The 3 damage might come to win there. Okay, only other thing I can say with your 4/2 neutral 2 into BGS 1+2 idea is I think this loses the side sway. It's too slow. Right? He's not making the adaptation to use side sway or armor to challenge here. And you really haven't threatened a 1-2 or a 2-4 meta yet, so just look out for that. Oh, death sandwich. What the fuck? Okay, we party, and he's dead. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. The thing is, like, I can't put you against Heihachi because Heihachi's also not super common. Yeah, but I also don't want to have you against your training partners. Okay, this one looks like not training partners. Let's do you final round versus the Bryan player here. I want to see how you do.
Get ready for the next battle.
Bryan is very, very common, so this should teach me a lot. Okay. Wow, the neutral 2 is crazy, dude. Oh, this is a bad combo. Yeah, you get a CD2-1, damage T1 short into splat. I mean, left a lot of damage on the table. Okay, small thing of note. So even though you don't get like this like old school long carry off of your airborne forward T1, notice how when you forward T1 them, put them into a slide. So there's actually less ways for them to wake up in this position. So you can pursue, like just chase them down in this spot and then go for like a down 3 or some sort of throw idea or whatnot, right? Because during that slide animation, again, the wake up is limited, so it's harder for them to escape follow pressure. It's much more consistent pressure line. There's no need for you to back up because they're not going to suddenly get like this weird situation that would be super advantageous to them. A lot of heat smashes also have that style animation, and you have to take the frames. Okay, I don't hate it. Okay, what are we looking for? Crouch throw. I'm not a big fan. I'm only not a big fan of crouch throw, simply because crouch throws in this game only do like 35 damage. So you're not really looking at much damage, like benefit in this position. And there's no floor hits either, so you're not going to break the floor either. So if anything, I would like you to commit to down back 2-1 here, or hop kick. Yeah. If you're expecting a crouch, just go for down back 2-1 with heat mode. You have your heat mode set up, so just go for the kill. Why not? But yeah, crouch throw, if it's not a kill, don't go for it. I would like you to stay away from that. In general, I see this mistake a lot. It's more like people tend to taunt with it, it feels like, rather than use it tactically. Nope. Yeah, minus 10 on down 2-3. Minus 13. Okay, I need some better punishment. Oh, nice sights up 2-1. Okay. Yeah, what's interesting about down forward 1 is you can actually challenge these. It's a little bit trickier, but you'll find for the most part people tend to try to hit confirm down forward 1. But yeah, you can punch parry in between it. You can also reverse it in between it. Depending on your character, you actually might have like stronger options. Little stuff like that. But yeah, you can also parry in between it too. So. And again, depending on the character, your option might be really strong. Like for instance, during CEO, we had seen Azucena go for her basically like counter launching punch parry option to thread the needle. So don't forget you have 3+4 manual punch parry and back 1+3, back 2+4 for your just generic punch option. Okay. I like the throw. Now you're in a position where every throw is now a kill. Oh, no. In general, if you duck jab, you're left at +6. Just immediately meter pop in this position. Like 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be in an advantageous position where you're going to instantly win. So most people are going to mash in this spot. Even if he goes airborne, it's not a kill, right? But it's okay. Or go for something like wall stand 2 on 13, I believe it is. Ah! Okay, don't make that mistake. Yeah, you set up the kill, take the kill. Just generic 2 throw is fine. Especially, again, with the floor breaker, right? 2 throw will be a launcher. Speaking of launchers. Oh, what is this combo? Ugh. Okay, yeah, ducking makes sense. Nice challenge. Okay, you see it. No. Okay, you might have wanted 1+3. Yeah, you did. Yeah, just clean up your inputs for the most part. Oopsies. Yeah, just clean up your inputs. One thing you could do is a technique. I already made a video about this called input buffering, basically. Button buffering. So what we do is during the situation, let me go ahead and rewind it. That way we can actually properly set it up. Okay, so we do basically hold the input. So one of two things you can actually go for. You can go for the advanced one, which is doing basically hold. You do forward 1+2, right? Hold the 1 and then slide your finger to 3. Or you can do a dead button input, which is we're going to go and set it up. Yeah. So you tap it, slide it while it's outside the input buffer, and then depress it, and then hit 3. But technically, again, in your situation here, you could just hold the input. So again, just to reiterate here. Oops. I guess I can do the combo, can I? Damn it, I'm losing control here. Okay, so again, hold it, because again, we're doing forward 1+2. I'll see, that was a dead button. See, I'm used to the dead button technique. But hold forward 1+2, and then slide to the 3. So hold it, leave your finger, your index, and then hit 3 with your thumb, assuming you're on stick or something. But yeah, like I said, I have a whole video on this topic. That way you get the proper input out every single time. But yeah, at least you had the idea to go for the BGS 1+3, which is the GS throw out of stance, which is a floor breaker. Really bad punish by him. Oh. Whoa, hello. If I'm him, I'm going downstairs. 100%. Now, the issue is the hit count now. Okay, he goes for... Yeah, you can also go for QCF 2-4 in that spot. The issue is there's too many hits in the combo to go for back 2-4 SAT. And due to the time burn on the balcony or floor break, you can't actually go for the back 2-4 slide technique either for SAT. So you're stuck in a weird dead zone. Now, against Armor King, you could probably go for deep step back 2-4. But that's probably how this guy's pay grade. Nope. Yeah, just be it's difficult to max punish wall stand 1, but you have down back 2 as the game stated. So don't forget about that. Okay, let's do at least one more. Right now, I'm noticing a distinct lack of Dark Upper. I'm noticing a lack of mixed up throws and mixed up timing. No Jet Upper, or not Jet Upper, sorry. No, Shining Wizard, stuff like that. Also, no hop kicks. No wall stand too. So there's definitely missing a lot of your kit right now. Okay, I want to make it close. Versus Nav. Okay, let's see how you do against Hwoarang. In theory, this should be a decent matchup for you. The problem is Armor King doesn't actually have a reversal. So a lot of the setups that Hwoarang can present cannot be dealt with immediately by Armor King. But you also can beat a lot of the jab cancelings by him. Okay. In general, okay, too late, whatever. Did he go for disrespect? Yeah, wall stand 3 option. You know what? I'm gonna rewind it again. Oh, I have to hold down back or down forward. Whatever. Like I said, whatever, it's fine. But you can do, instead of crouch dash 1, you can go for crouch dash 3-2, which honestly has decent splatting distance. So that's what I was trying to get at. Don't feel like you always have to go for crouch dash 1 to shoulder, when the crouch dash 3-2 can also work mid-combo. Okay, nice use of kite. I don't like the combo, though. I hella don't like the combo. Wow, what a duck jab. Okay, easy kill. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of you going for the neutral 2 technique so often. You're at small advantage and you're expecting your opponent to be completely closed up. And then furthermore, you're going for something that's like right on the cusp of Siebel. Also, it should be noted at like -5. In theory, they could still sidestep here. And I hate how the game takes... Inputs take priority. It's so stupid. I hate that. Whatever. One day I hope Namco makes it such that you can like... You take control, it locks out the inputs. Wow, what nice back 3. Okay, you should be looking for heat burst here. Yeah, the wall's on a weird angle, and you need just a consistent option here. So like post here. Oops. That should still land. The nice thing is whenever you go for the like 4-3-2 structure, and then again on your first rep of Lariat, you can consistently hit heat burst. Now the trick is on their second rep, you have to change the timing on the Lariat, just slightly delayed if I remember correctly. So instead of, mash out 4-3-2, crouch dash 1, it's like 4-3-2, crouch dash 1. So a little bit of a slight delay, and then heat burst still lands. There are also probably some axis issues you have to look out for, but in this spot, because you don't know where the wall is, you 100% should go for heat burst for consistency's sake. And then you get to see, oh, hey, the breakable walls here, the side walls here, and I can kind of react to it and then set up some sort of situation, right? What you should be looking for. But yeah, once you add chaos into the mix, things get completely out of your control, and you might get in trouble. Okay, nice GS. Yeah, right now the wrong player's playing on the back foot, so yeah, it's fine to play aggressive. Oh, what an opener. Horrible combo, hunting combo. Okay, I like the adjustment, even though he probably didn't mean to do it. Good patience. Oh, I'm gonna say kill him. Nice use of back 3 at least, though. I was thinking of like 4-2-1 myself. The back 3 is perfect for that range. Whoa, kill him. Okay, I'm gonna say. Yeah, that's one of those situations you probably should have muscle memory to understand that you're gonna win there. Kill him! Kill him! Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, here, because of how the 4-3-2 works, you don't actually hit him into low slump, so the frame data is different. So rather than you being like minus 17 or something like that, your frame is different. So here, it's probably better knowing that it's not a low slump to go for a sidestep down 2 and force 50-50 off of that position. But yeah, the timing is different such that like down back 2-1 is not really a thing, simply because they're not put into low slump. So understanding like wall system and things like that. And not a kill, not happy. Now see, the Oki is different. Yeah, I like the 2-1. I mean, wall stand 4-4 is safe, but frame-wise, he's already shown that he likes to go for back 1 that position. So I do like the challenge there. Okay, do you have... Right now we have time for at least one more of you. Problem is... Yeah, you're training. Yeah, let's take a look at this last one, you versus the Heihachi player.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, other moves I'm missing. Down 3, down 4-2. Back 4 is pretty good. Down 4-4 is decent. Actually, down 4-4 in this matchup is probably pretty good too. I want to see some extra moves. Okay, don't hate it. 3-2 is crazy. Oh, could've killed you. Yeah, wall stand 1 is consistently minus 12 in this game. It doesn't matter because flash punch combination, the 1-1-2 would still wall splat you, so it's not like a big deal either. You don't need like max punish per se off of that, so. Yeah, so he's forcing a down forward 1 meta. You should be looking to either sidestep right or challenge. Yeah, the issue was with him going for blue spark and gold spark. It leaves him susceptible to mash out. Okay, break the wall. Yeah, look in your high splat, so. Yeah, there I wouldn't mind for consistency's sake. Same thing, just meter popping here. Oh wow, look at that. You didn't have any wall hits in your combo either. Cool. So then, yeah, full combo still would work. 1+2 into shoulder. Oh, yeah. Careful with generic down force, especially when your opponent has meter. What? Who does wall running 1+2? What? Okay, I like it. Wow, what a challenge.
Round 3. Fight.
Okay, first hop kick. Well placed. Yeah, I don't know if down forward 1-2 is consistent there. I mean, there's no reason for you to not go for the 4-3-2-1 combo in that spot. Yeah, nice challenge. Luckily the wall's broken. Oh. Yeah, Rai 1 -10. Oh, nice step. On 4-3, no Fuge transition. Who probably would have not killed you, but wouldn't have been happy. Wow, we party. Okay. Yeah, just solo BGS 1 into disrespect. Okay. Whee! Okay, nice patience. Gonna say wall's not great. Okay. Yeah, I like this simple frame trapping. It is working well. Wow, luckily you just in time. If he would have gold spark, he would have broke your armor. Yeah, he messed up the timing. Yeah, Bushin 2 -10. You can punish that. Actually, if anything, post 4 for 2 because he's -16. I think your back 3 is 16. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you have one of the best punishers in the game with back 3. It sucks that the game's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell this guy just do a normal 14 framer. I'm not gonna tell him to do a technical punish. Okay, sure. Whoa. One thing of note, so even with Warrior Instinct, this is still punishable, by the way. Okay, that dropped out because he had too many too many hits. So I did down 4-3 structure. But yeah, it's still equally punishable. Now you have to deal with this shit. I don't like the meter pop here. That's not necessary. Oh, maybe he did that because he can't hit Omen. Okay. Don't hate it. Yeah, the duck jab would beat 1-1-2. I think a lot of people would probably mash there. Just a small note. He does have twin piston. So, yeah, just you're realistically not going to play anyone who's going to TP hop kick, but he does have a launching 13 in Warrior Instinct. Wow, he's dead. So, just small side note there. Okay, so that match was the first match that you did actually a lot of more, like, I wouldn't even say like meta moves, like strong moves option, like the fact that you like never hop kicked is pretty crazy. So I would like to see you hop kick more often. I wouldn't mind seeing like open field lariat. I definitely want you. Okay, one of two things. You either need to stay away from 4-3 usage, or you need to have the mindset ready that when you hit a 4-3 on counter hit on the second hit, that you're ready to launch punish the opponent. Right. That's one big thing. You're risking your life to apply 4-3 pressure, but you're not actually getting any value out of the 4-3 when it hits on the second hit, where down 4 is guaranteed and stuff like that, right? You're missing out on that, like the free bonus damage. I want to see you start using that. Shoulder punishment in general, back 1-2, especially because you like the BGS stance. Probably want to use more back 1-2. Dark upper is really good for space control. Down 2 is really good. I'm surprised you're not using down 2 with your playstyle. I wouldn't say that you need command throws, but they definitely help out the Armor King's kit. Yeah, I mean, you're spacing and moving well, but you need to get over that hump where you actually start executing on your own kind of ideas of causing whiffs and whatnot. And at the bare minimum, like getting over the hump doesn't mean going right into launch punishment. It also could mean, just doing a 2-1 and taking your +7 and things like that, right? Start small and move your way onto that. Apart from that, maybe a few more sidestep 2s are a really good part of the kit. 4-4 neutral 2 is really strong, but at the same time, sidestep 2 is so incredibly safe relative to 4-4 neutral 2. Now, 4-4 neutral 2 is good because on counter hit, it guarantees, BGS 1-2. But that's also something that you never really execute on either. I would like to see better throw selection. Use throws when they are going to net something more crucial or better. Don't forget about Shining Wizard. Probably I would say, whenever you don't get like a wall splat down forward 1-2 and use one wall hit, I want to see you fade away from using 3-4-2 as your wall combo. Simply because, you're leaving a lot of damage on the table. And again, the Oki is different, and you're still applying the same Oki ideas at different frame points that will literally not work with what you're trying to do. So I'd say careful of that. But punishment, number one issue for sure, Fez. You need like significantly better punishment. I want to see you start punishing things. Like start at least there. Then I'd say move on to movement in punishment. Causing whiffs and executing on said whiffs. And then lower priority would be combos and wall splats combo. But yeah, you are leaving a lot of damage on the floor. And also Oki, which is a big part of Armor King's kit. Apart from that, like all the moves I said earlier that you're missing, down 3, down 4-2, back 4, hop kick, dark upper, those are all down 2. Those are really good moves. Those are all like top 15 moves that just don't exist in your vocabulary. And I want to see you start using those moves. So, okay, hopefully that helps out. Okay, for some reason, where the hell's my cursor? Okay. EM2R for... Okay, so we are Lisa. Okay, we have a pretty good diverse cast. Let's put you into the classic you versus Xiaoyu. Let's see how you do with evasion. Now we're going to see down back 3, or we're going to see a lot of back 1, or we're going to see more typical like Tekken 8 like kind of meta play, right? That's the real question right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, Forbes 2. Okay, not a big fan of the opener, especially if anything, you should transition into dual boot. Although maybe not, it doesn't work that way on block. Yeah, nice punish. Okay, solo forward 2. Yeah, I like the side teleport into swipe. That was a really good idea. He kind of got caught and in the cookie jar. Open field. That's what Xiaoyu. That's why I wanted to see this matchup versus you. Wow, Raw like RDS down 4 is crazy. Okay, yeah, I don't hate it. Like the idea was smart here to commit the 3-2. The problem is, yeah, she's stuck in animation, so you don't get any value, which is really fucking annoying. Maybe one day they'll change that. Okay, I like it. Yeah, meaty 4-2. So in general, a lot of characters have side sways and interrupt options Don't forget on 12, you have down forward 4. So I think back 1 on Xiaoyu is 8. So down forward 4 should win there. The issue is if they start dropping to AOP, I think down forward 4 will whiff. But yeah, you can challenge them. So down forward 2 is interesting with Kazuya because people will typically go for back to 4 into down forward 2. So you lose wall position, but the issue is when you hit them, it typically pushes them back into the wall. So yeah, you lose the perpendicular, but then you gain access to the side option. Also, what should be noted with Kazuya down forward 2 is because you hit them from your right to their left, that means the wall is typically to their left, which means your follow-up hell sweep is a launcher. So yeah, you lose the perpendicular fear, but you gain access to hell sweep being a launcher, which is really strong also. So I think that's mostly the idea. One other thing of note is for some reason in T8, a lot of the stages are like either kind of cylindrical or octagonal or something like that. So more often than not, even though you lose the perpendicular, you push them into another wall, which is really fucking annoying. That's not something that would happen in T7, but in T8 specifically, it's actually really good. But yeah, the fear of the launching hell sweep is the scary part for sure. Luckily, you don't lose the parasite. Luckily, you don't lose the wall stand 3. But yeah, the hell sweep fear being a launcher is nasty for sure. But that's probably the most valuable part. You knock them to your left, which sets up hell sweep launch. So that's probably the main idea. Okay, yeah, you can low parry the full crouch number 2-1. Yeah, side step 4 is negative for Xiaoyu. Usually, same thing, you can challenge there. It's weird that at small negative, because this is not the best idea. The only kind of idea with him using Power Crush or Heat Burst in this spot is assuming that you're going to just challenge. Ah, God. Sorry, we're on the opposite side. But what happens if you just sidestep, right? You just instantly win. And you don't have to even sidewalk, sorry. Just one single flash step probably. Right, where there it is. So it's over, right? Yeah, that's not the best idea. Personally, I like challenging side step 4 because a lot of Xiaoyu players will go for wall stand 2 on 13 at -2, which means 14 and faster wins cleanly. Ah, yeah. It's a nasty mix-up. For the most part, you want to mitigate against hip 2, the launcher, because in that spot, the hip 2 is the fastest option. Open field, you can react to hip level 3. So she starts at level 2, but yeah, open field, you don't have to worry about the low until she holds it for like a half second more. It's just a general matchup thing. In that spot, though, you had no health. So even hip 3 into 3+4 would kill you. You'll force slide 3. Wow. Challenging with RDS4 is crazy. Okay, I don't hate the back 3+4. That's fine. I think that's fine there. Okay. What you can go for? Okay, a little bit greedy, but yeah, it's okay. I don't hate it. Yeah, I like the running 3-4 there. That was smart. Yeah, gotta kill him. Wow, back 3+4 to punish RDS4 is crazy. Good luck with that. Okay, careful. You get up, kill him. Oh, what a parry. Holy shit. Ah, yeah, you need better punishment. Oh, luckily no splat. Oh, no, the down 3 was hella greedy. It's hella greedy because in that spot, that's the worst case scenario. Or most case scenarios is they're just going to sidestep off the wall and they'll probably naturally evade the down 3. And then furthermore, with the weird diagonal wall there, you might get a cross-up situation where you're stuck back turn. So not only are they not, they're going to, okay. You're going to basically die in like 8 out of 10 situations there, even without them properly guard punishing you. Okay, so I feel like game 2 will probably be more the same. So let me put you in a mirror match, and let's pick game number 2. And actually, you know what? Oh, okay, spoiler alert. Yeah. It's also spoiler alert, because I know you win this game too, because you had a win streak against this guy. Okay, let's go... you versus Dragunov. Let's do final game.
Get ready for the next battle.
Uh-oh. So spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure I know you win this one. Because you had a promo match, like 7 matches later somehow. Which would mean... Oh no, oh, maybe you don't. Oh, okay. Wow, back 3. Oh, this guy's crazy. Okay, yeah, you have to dash in a little bit deeper. That's okay. Wow, okay. Yeah, in that spot for Dragunov, it's probably better to go for running 2 due to floor positioning. The idea, of course, being that the Blizzard Hammer, or the back plus 2, would be a kill, but also at that timing. Okay, nice duck. Yeah, that 1-2 might have been wall stand 1-2. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Nice stab. Yeah, I'd like to see a better punish by this guy, though. Nice step. Okay, yeah, 1-2 -8. Probably don't want to go for raw 2-2 unless you're by a wall. Okay, not dead. Oh, I like the 4-2. That's super smart. Okay. Nice step. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, the CD3, the Slayer Ride with Dragunov, +0 on hit. So abuse the fact that he can't deal with the movement in that position. Best case scenario for him, he does like full crouch up back 1, trying to read your side step, but it would lose in that spot because you step typically the wrong way, but luckily in that context it works out. Oh, oh, and he should have went for down 4, 1, 3, then hit confirm. Nice duck, running forward. Okay, let's see how you do against Crash Dash 2 meta. Well, you knew about tap up. It's interesting because I see you tapping up here. So typically the idea is like the sort of tap up sort of thing, like quick stand option, because in that spot you can do the secret, wake up position, and then wall stand 4 would usually win here. Depending on the character, you can either go for wall stand heat smash, also wall stand 3 can also work, so on and so forth. Wall stand 3 also might not be the worst thing here, but wall stand 4 should win with normal timing. But yeah, again, there are special techniques. So by tapping up into like 3 or wall stand 4, right, you get different wake up. But the thing is with 3, you can buffer heat burst because technically you can do wall stand 3, slide 2, and stuff like that. I don't have the video. I think I maybe talked about it in one of the earlier Twitter tech reviews for members. But that, I don't remember what number it was. It would have been like 6 episodes ago. Okay, that's a launcher, yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna say, don't forget you have, you still have your ability to spin. Like, don't forget, you can still spin him, even though he's airborne. Don't forget, you still have that mechanic. Wow, what a challenge. 1-1, yeah, a little super greedy. Okay, I like it. Kill him. Wow, you going for 2-3-3 and it working out is crazy. Same thing, you probably just want to go for back 2-4 immediately, and then maybe deep sidestep right into 2-3-3 SAT line. Nice challenge by this guy. Okay, don't hate the back 4. Nice swipe out. Okay, all the bluff. Okay. Yeah, cool combo. Okay, you didn't get low slump though. You didn't. He was too far away. And non-delay. Okay, kill him. Oh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, he got caught in a scramble. And luckily, yeah, you were calm in the scramble. That was really good. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that was last game too. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, so your scramble is great. Like, super good, Tulin. Jack. We could take a look at Jack. This is another super dynamic matchup because you have the movement to annihilate Jack, but he also has the ability for Gamma Howl that fucks up a lot of Alisa's timing options. So basically you get caught in the situation where it's like, okay, do I think he's going to Howl here? And do I establish like a down 3, a down 3 meta, right? Because you don't have the best lows apart from that. And then it becomes, okay, well now the Jack can no longer use Howl, so does he start trying to do space control, in which case Alisa is great for annihilating him? Wow, 4-2 is crazy. Yeah, careful with that. A good player is going to duck that. Yeah, careful because yeah, you're plus 0 and you're stuck in dual boot. So there's a real chance that the Jack player is just going to stop sign you in that spot. Okay, a lot of lows, which does beat, again, the typical, like, meta play. So minus 13. We have a video actually talking about Jack 2-2 for that exact reason, or 1+2. Nice challenge, careful. Yeah. A step. Wow, not guaranteed, but we take that. Not a huge fan of the combo, yeah. The issue there by you doing like the non-up 1 structure, up 2 structure, whatever it is, yeah, you put yourself in a position where you're like open field-ish, and then you can't actually extend your combo. 4-2-1 might still reach, but it's not worth it. Okay, yeah, this guy needs way better combos. Puffin, the Jack player. Okay. Yeah, not a huge fan of the meter pop here. Your open field, there's no value. Okay. Luckily, this is the wall. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate the destroy down to you. That's fine. You're minus 14, but what's Jack player going to do? Wall stand 2-4, and you're left open field, and again, neutral reset-ish, right? Who cares? He's probably going to force some sort of running 1+2 meta, and then you'll dance around him. Okay, so that was the opposite. You're dominating him, and there's no chance he's going to beat you. Okay, let's take a look at you versus this Jin player. So you're going to have strong movement, but Jin also has decently good anti-step tools, wall stand 3s, standing 4, things like that. So dancing around an I-13 is very tricky. Okay, I didn't see his score after this, so I don't know who's going to win. Okay. Careful with ducking at minus frames. If something's punishable, yeah, don't duck. Just eat the minus 11. Oh. Yeah, I don't hate the full 1+2, but you know. Okay, I want to see more movement. That's a launcher? Yeah, okay, now the question is what combo you're going to do. Again, you got to stay away from these SATs. 2-3-3 I think only really works for like second or third hit. Not dead. Nice low parry. Okay. Remember, you have no spin. Oh. My apologies. Oh no, rage art. And now, yeah, minus 0. You're caught in a scramble against Jin, which would get you killed. Down 4, side sway, down forward 1, stand 4. Right? There's so many buttons in that spot. I'd give favor to Jin. Okay, yeah, deduct 2-4. 1. Okay, why are we meter popping here, Jin? What's the idea? Okay, well, now cool. Now you're on the floor. What? Down 3-4? Come on, man. Oh, that tracked the wrong way. All right. Wow, horrible combo. You still have a chance. Yeah, I don't hate the sway, the swipe out. I don't hate it. I don't like you disrespecting on big whiff, though, because you have no health to play with, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know what combo you go for there. Honestly, I don't know. Okay. I would stay away from forward 4. Solo forward 4 or stance transition cancel forward 4 is fine. Okay, kill him. Yeah, you get a combo there. I don't remember what the combo is, but yeah, you get a combo with unblockable. The back up 2. Okay, kill him. It's crazy. This guy goes for a lot of wall stand 1-2s. It's completely safe on block, but maybe trying to set up like wall stand 1-3 or something like that. Is that the idea? Okay, yeah. I mean, you use back 4 enough, you have to be ready to hit confirm the counter hit. Why? Yeah, the raw forward 4 in stance transition when you have meter and you have a 12 frame mid is crazy. Yeah, I like this guy going for 3-1-4 or whatever it is. I like the idea. He's just trying to get you to mash into it. I mean, in general, you can duck it or, low parry it. Right? There's no real threat there, but he's playing to an out, so I don't hate it. I step. Yeah, you have to kind of fade away from the 1-2-2 or whatever the input is, simply because, yeah, you see that situation where your opponent recovers in full crouch. The 1-2s miss. Like they're same thing with 4-4 Zen transition. Okay. No punish. You don't hate the throw, or you can go for a sights up blind down for it. Yeah, of course. Wow. Okay. Small thing of note. So dual boot 4 or 3, whatever it is. So 4, yeah. 4 is minus 14. So you are leaving yourself susceptible to wall stand 2. There, of course, I was late. But this is consistently minus 14, which leaves open up for the wall stand 2 punishment. So that's just general matchup-specific knowledge that you need to have in certain matchups. Raven, Bob will have a wall stand 14 in a couple days. Wall stand 2 with Jin, 14. You also have Lee, wall stand 2-3 in this game is 14. I think that's about it. Technically, you can go for like Mishima crouch dash cancel electric, but I think you also recover an FC, so I don't think that will work. Okay, let's do at least one more, Tulin. Put you versus Law here.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Okay, yeah, the 4-4-2 poison arrow just sidestep left. Luckily, you're playing Alisa, so your natural movement's going to probably evade quite a few things here. Woo! Dragon Tail and a reset. Oh, really? You weren't ready for the 1-2 there, though. Yeah, frame trap, the back 1+2 or down 1+2, whatever the input is. Plus 1 for La. Down 2-3 on 11, which means it is coming out on 10. Okay, we have parties. All stand 4s, let's go. Minus 14s, so it's not horrible in this game. A lot of power crush, also minus 14. Okay, you back roll, just tech roll more often. Okay, I like it. Yeah, again, the spin option. Whoa. Okay, nothing guaranteed, but you're still allowed Oki. Okay, yeah, the DSS 1 minus 11. Wow. Oh, you didn't complete it! What's interesting about you not completing 4-4-2 is that you're taking all the risk of 4-4-2-1 or whatever it is, but you're not actually getting any of the value of it. Okay, minus 14. Wow, look at the tracking on the hell sweep, bro. What? Oh my god. Yo, everything's just randomly tracking. Yo, T8. Okay, don't hate the reset. Nice punish by him, though. That's pretty tight. What are you doing, Law? Bro, what is this? Come on, dude. Why are you taunting when you're losing? What the fuck? Okay, I don't hate the wall stand 2. Wall stand 1, 2-3 is probably the best, but still. He's partying, yeah. See, that's another situation where you should be ready to cause the whiff punish. Back 3+4. Like, back 3+4 is so good. Up forward 3 is also really good. Same situation. There, but we can confirm it. The up forward 3-2, I think it is, right? Yeah. Yeah, if you want to take something a little bit less risky, up forward 3-2 is really good. But yeah, you have back 3+4 on deck. You're causing the whiffs. It's just you're not predicting what he's doing, and you're doing it more reactive, which puts you into a bad spot. So if you're playing a reactive with Lisa, you're only really looking at sidestep, hop kick, or down forward 2. Oh, this is a horrible combo. Yeah, this can do like fucking 10 more damage. Who cares? Oh no. Took an extra 13 damage. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, you have to be careful with Alisa wall stand 1 because there is a penalty on it. So you are like minus 12 there. That's why the down 2 was effectively meaty hitting no matter what. Yeah, luckily he did on delayed timing. Okay, nice challenge. Yeah, I want to see more hop kicks from you, Thulin. 100%. I feel like hop kick is such a strong part of Alisa's game. Oh. Are we parting? Post down back 4. Don't hate it. Okay. What are you doing, What are you doing? What a throw. What the fuck? Come on, man. Like, why are you throwing? Like, he's playing like Rip. Or he's trying to play like Rip. Okay, let's see here. Where was the double? We saw the... Okay, let's see you versus Fakhuram. But yeah, definitely more hop kicks, Thulin. 100%. Hop kick is so strong for Alisa. I want to see more hop kicks. Such a really good whip punish. Also, down forward 2 in general is decent. Because the hitbox on it is like kind of like the generic size. Except a little bit larger as well. So it's really, really strong. I want to see more down forward 2 for sure. Sidestep down forward 2 is so good. Okay, yeah, you can duck the 3-1. A lot of beginner players don't like using 3-4, and 3-4 is very, very good. So, yeah, they fall into that kind of like noob trap situation. Wow. Yeah, tracking, the 3-4-4, +3, homing. Okay, I like the down 3 from this guy. That's smart. Woo! Speaking of which, why would you do a dead deep dash combo, man? Come on, man. Okay, that's a kill. Easy. Down like 4, 5, down like 4. Wow, come on, man. You have HTCs, dude. Heat dash cancel. Just heat dash cancel. Yeah, -13. You can also duck down for 2-3. Okay, don't hate it. Yeah, they could set up. Oh, a 4-4, bro. What? Yeah, a lot of just general trapping here. Yeah, it should be noted that when Fakhuram mixes 3-4-4 and 3-4-4, like, you know, with timing, it's still the same thing. It's still essentially the same mix-up, right? So don't worry about it. There's no like heat or Garuda force for him. There's no actual threat here. Who cares? You're looking at hard knockdown. Oh no, who cares? Okay, -13. On the, what the fuck? Wait, why did that miss? Oh, bad. Yeah, he could have up forward 3 HDC down like 4 into deep dash down 4-4-3 would have killed for sure. Ooh. Yeah, so in general against Fakhuram, it's sidestep left into duck. That's how you beat him for the most part. Also, it's just having a read on what type of Fakhuram player you're playing against. Do they like forcing 3-4-4? Again, like that, that's not a mix-up. The only true mix-up in this position is 3-4. Don't do 3-4-4. Don't do 3-4 slide. It's just 3-4. That's the only mix-up. And what's nice for Fakhuram, even though it's not a counter launcher in this game like it was in T7, you still cause a hard knockdown where you get an immediate plus like 27 mix-up. And when you consider running 3 is perfectly suited for that, and effectively a launcher, right? So good. Okay, yeah, in general, though, I want to see more movement through Lin. More movement. Or sidestepping. You know, use the fact that you have this character with great movement. Which is funny, because, like, earlier when you were playing, right, we saw you moving really, really well. Now, again, this might be a case of just unfamiliarity sort of thing. Maybe you're afraid of back 3. That's the only kind of thing I can think of. I'm not too sure. Wow, okay. Woo! Woo! Bad combo. Yeah, he could have went for a 3-4-4 again. SAT into Rage Art would have killed you. How's it going? Oh, how's it going, Thulian? Speaking of which. Okay. Okay. Minus, whoa, 16 this game. Okay, cool. Used to be 14 in older games. Although that pushback is nasty. Okay, don't waste your meter. I like the swipe out attempt. I am very surprised. Up 4-4 is crazy, man. Okay, this is a time where you actually do want to meter pop, even though you're open field. Next touch of the kill. Yeah. In general, backdash into, what is it, sidestep left, if I remember correctly, when they go into Garuda, or into Rama stance, sorry. Garuda gives you Rama stance. Rama is the mix-up. But Rama, it can backdash into, I think, sidestep left, if I remember correctly. When beats everything except for Rama 4, that's it. Because Rama 1, you'll still guard it, right? Sort of thing. Okay, let's see here. How are we doing on timing? Let me just randomly pick one and see if we have time. Okay, versus King. We'll do one more, you versus King. But yeah, that's something I think I've talked about you before, Thulin, is how you do in certain matchups you step really, really well, and in other matchups you like never step, which makes me think it's like a familiarity thing, right? You play against this character all the time, so you have more confidence in your movement and stuff like that. Okay, you're already showing confidence right now. Wow, Exploder there is crazy. Wow, dope. Okay, I'm pretty sure you use a 3-2 combo nowadays for King. Yeah, too far. You'd have to go for wall stand 2-2 with this King player, but same thing, wall stand 2-2 wouldn't splash. Same issue, the wall stand 1. Negative again. Yeah, in general, in this context, don't forget, if your opponent, you see him whipping, yeah, wall stand 4. I'm sorry. So again, out of face down positions, it doesn't matter if you're feet forward or feet facing or feet away, wall stand 4 will punish there. This situation occurs quite often with King and Heihachi. So yeah, you have to be ready just to wall stand 4 them. So don't go for wake up 4 or wake up 3. Just take wall stand 4 off ground position. I do have a video about that on my channel already. The secret wake up option. So again, face down position, you can tap up, and then wall stand 3 or wall stand 4. And then in this context, you'd do wall stand, 4 of course to kill him. Sorry about that. Let's jump ahead. Okay. Whoa, hello party. Okay, I like that. Not committing to full forward 2 route. Forward 2-1 might have hit, but you also might have accidentally hit forward 2-3 and then put yourself into a bad spot. Nice stab. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, unfortunate. You got stuck in low slump, so the 3+4 missed. That makes sense. Whoa! Wow, look at how much you can delay back 2-1. That's crazy. You could always hit confirm back 2-1, but in back 2-1 and back 2-4, in old games you can confirm with Alisa, which made back 2-4 really fucking good. In general, you want to sidestep to King's left, your right. So down forward 2 misses, throws miss, everything misses in that spot. So, and best of all, he has no way to beat it. Down forward 3 is technically strong tracks his left, but the sidestep timing makes it such that down forward 3 is not an actual option to beat the mix-up post running 3. So what happens is with running 3 with King, he's forced to use heat throws. But if he's outside of heat, there is no fear. Uh-oh. Oh, damn, he already C'd you. So, in general, you don't have to mash the input. You hold it. So command throws, you can just simply hold the input. So if you predict what they're going to do, you can hold in this spot. So he already C'd you again. Disrespectful, let me just show you. I'm just holding 2 to break it. And then best of all, to set up into RDC, we can also, same thing, hold the input. You never have to mash the input. If anything, by you mashing the input, there's a chance that you don't break out of the throw. But see, I'm just holding the input. You don't have to worry about it. Never mash a chain throw. Always just hold it. But yeah, unfortunately, he's going to RDC you again. So you're going to lose like 100 health. Ooh, 100 damage. Yeah, your punishment definitely can use some work. For sure, Thulin. Okay, whoa, nice. Drop back, okay. Yeah, back 2 must be 15, not 14. Woo. Woo, okay. Yeah, that's a situation where you probably want to commit to the swipe. That's a kill. Okay, we take those. Yeah, you guys will get there. Like, it just takes the mental to understand that, to like the you know, kind of get control of that. So nice step. Okay, I wouldn't hate a meter pop there for consistency's sake. Okay, good. Don't mash there. A lot of beginner players will mash in that position to try to cross up, even though it's punishable. They'll mash at negative, and your opponent will smash something stronger than jabs. Oh. Nah. Okay. Okay, yeah, so Thulin. So, for sure, I want to see more hop kick. That's like one of the parts of your game that's like super, super missing is actual hop kick. I need to see more hop kick. I need to see more of that for sure. That's a big part of your game that's just completely absent. So I do want to see that more hop kick. Also, sidestep down forward 2 is really, really strong. That's another part of your kit that is definitely missing. Stand 4 is not a big deal, but stand 4 is also decently okay. Your Demic 4 usage, Demic 3, you probably could use a few more lows. More shoe shine is very, very strong as well. Out of your destroy stance mix-up, don't always feel like you have to go for destroy down 2, especially in certain matchups where your opponent has stronger punishment tools. You can set yourself up for failure. So don't forget, like, destroy down 1 is okay as well. Destroy down 2, the value of it is you get the dual boot mix-up afterwards, right? But if your opponent's dead, you don't need a mix-up anyway, so you risk versus reward, you don't have to go for it. Furthermore, destroy down 2, I think, is slower than destroy down 1 by like a frame. So it's more on the cusp of seeable than down 2 is. So I would say try to stay away from that. Let's see here. Like I said, hop kick. You definitely need more hop kick. I still want to see you just generally moving more often. You're playing Alisa, who has one of the best general moves in the game, like movement. So abuse it. So again, that might be character and familiarity, where you just close up and you stop sidestepping. But again, you're missing like this big part of your game by not stepping. And I want to see you sidestep more often, because again, your movement's good. It's just you like have this like mental block where you just kind of forget to do it, and then what happens is your opponent does like really dumb mix-ups that would naturally be annihilated by you. Rogue, because I think that's yours. Let me know where the mistake is, unless you do. Oh, I see it. Capitalized too. Oh, where are you at, Rogue? Yeah, let me know. Let me know what the mistake is, Rogue, and I'll swing back to you. Okay, so we had one more submission. Sorry, an extra submission. We have 2 more submissions at least. We'll go top to bottom. Unfortunately, Google Forms is not very good when it comes to how things are ordered, which is really, really frustrating. Okay, so Bean Boy, Fakhuram player should be pretty fun. Let's go most recent. And let's try to see a character we haven't played against yet. So let's do Kazuya. But yeah, Rogue, you let me know where the mistake is, Rogue, on your name. Unless you... Oh, that wasn't Rogue. Sorry, that's World. My bad. Rogue, you're fine. I have your data. So World, who I think is one of the person who submitted late, let me know unless you deleted your stuff, in which case don't worry about it. Okay. Big whiff. Yeah, a little bit late on the jet kick. I don't hate double jet kick. because you don't know how your opponent's going to react. It's okay. Wow, early pop. Yeah, so what's the frame data on 3-1? If you're like -2 or -3, oh yeah, you're okay. I don't hate it. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. But we do have intel in this situation, right? He challenged you at -3. You can start setting up a down back 4, for instance, to challenge out. Yeah, you're good, Rogue. Yeah, it wasn't you. Like I said, it must have been the new submission guy. So, World, if you're in there, let me know where the error is. Like I said, if you deleted it, then don't worry about it. Just you don't have to say anything. Okay, yeah, after full crush down forward 2 counter hit, 4 for 1 plus 2 for Garuda is guaranteed. And Garuda is where we're going to set up our actual pressure, right? Hit confirm situation. Now from here, Rama 3-4, for instance, we can take our churn back. So you want to get Garuda force any way possible. Down 4-4-3, full crush down 4-2, back 1, wall stand 2-4, right? You have quite a few things. Okay. Yeah, you can launch punish. Flash punch combination, -17. Okay, nice movement. You're already committing the sidestep, right? Post crouch dash. I want to see you in that spot, even on knockdown position, the keep stepping sort of thing. Now, granted, I didn't get a launch punish, but still. Oh, unfortunate. Why? Ooh, careful. Oh, I like the down 4, actually. Okay, kill him. Here's just a general tip. This is for everyone. It's not just for being here. Oh. God dang it. Dude, I hate how it doesn't allow you to, like, take control where you want to take control. Okay. You can see smash. Just heat smash. Not only can you kill him, if by some chance the heat smash doesn't kill him, you're going to get a strong wall break, and then from here, you can extend your combo with like a down 3-4 combo structure, or even like down back 4 SAT into like Rage Heart sort of stuff, right? But yeah, don't forget you can just literally do heat smash post launcher, and like every single character can do that. It might not be the best combo, but it kills a kill. So just don't forget you can just do that. Because, yeah, usually heat smashes are in the ballpark of like 15 to like 18. And most launchers are like +7, +19 at the worst. So. In theory, down 2 should be a Punisher, technically, since it's 12 framer. But, yeah, you're a little bit late. Okay, we parting. Yeah, he can start challenging. He's kind of faded away from challenging your 3-1. Oh, no. Yeah, down forward 2, down forward 1, -8 for Kazuya. So you have to go for either down 4, down 1, if you think they're going to try to churn steal sort of situation. Yeah, obviously this is not launch punishable. And again, of course, -13, we talked about that. So he can either duck it and launch it because it's a non-jailing high, or just take the +13, where back 1-2, for instance, might actually even lead to a wall splat. Okay, not a clean splat, but still, you can still duck it. Okay, but more importantly, that's a good lesson for everyone still, same. If you're negative, don't mash, right? You're -13, why would you make yourself worse? So good. Good that you didn't do anything. Like, okay, cool. My opponent didn't punish me. Awesome. You know, think about what's coming next. Don't try to mash out at fucking -13. And again, make a situation even worse, right? Yeah, I'm a fan of down 2-1, or 2-2, sorry. Okay, same thing, yeah, down 4. You did it too late. Down 4, high crush, safe on block. Obviously, 4 for 1 plus 2 guaranteed. Same thing for Garuda force. Good situation. You always want to get into Garuda with Fakhuram. That's stand goal. So yeah, and that power crush also leads to Garuda force. 4, 3 plus 4. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the unblockable because risk versus reward your open field. Not really looking at anything. At the same time, I would also say not to go for Rama 4, simply because Rama 4 would be launch punishable as well. Okay, yeah, you cause the whiff, be ready to launch punish in that spot. Yeah, here, in theory, we talked about that earlier, you should be able to go for the double 3-4 route. Yeah, and then SAT to get to the wall, because yeah, you're using the 3-4-4 as an SAT, and then you can still do up forward 3 heat dash cancel, and then still get the opponent to the wall. So that's something that you that we notice even at like God 1, God 2 ranks with like Fakhuram players aren't realizing that 3-4-4 is an SAT. And yeah, you can abuse that. You have heat dash cancel on deck, and again, I'm not shitting on you, Mr. Bean Boy, but that's something that again God 2 Fakhrams aren't doing properly, and that you can abuse. In general, post forward 4, you don't have to commit. Obviously, the idea is on counter hit, you're plus 13, but in a similar vein, you don't have to commit to forward 3. You can, or back 3. You can also go for down forward 3+4 as well, which is on counter hit, it's guaranteed. Okay, don't hate it. Go for 1, go for 1. Yes. Nice challenge out, that's a kill. Yeah, so Rama 1, elbow +1. Usually you want to go for something that beats mash out, but at the same time, you leave yourself susceptible to rage art too, so. Okay. Yeah, yeah, you didn't have to. Okay, yeah, be ready for a little bit. Be ready for the situations where like Rama 1's gonna give you that splat, and then down 4-4-3 into tailspin, then 3-1-4 is guaranteed. Okay. Good. Wow, that, yeah, you unfortunately got a situation where you whiffed the jab and he went for another button right away. So that wasn't a punish, that was a counter hit sort of thing. Okay, so yeah, you're fine, Bean Boy. You're definitely closer to breaking out. So like, yeah, you're, yeah, I'm not trying to shit on you at all. You're doing really, really well. Right now, I would say the number one thing you're missing out on is safe pressure. Running 3 is definitely missing from your kit right now. And 3+4. Yeah, 3+4, running 3. I like your occasional 4-4-3 usage, but all at the same time, it right now feels like you're kind of forgetting that it's a button, and then it's like, oh shit, I have this button that's really, really good. Now, in this matchup, it's not the best, but it's okay. Yeah, yeah, this is just in general. Whenever he goes for the charge line off of down 4-3, you're just so negative you can't actually take your turn. So here you're minus 11. So no matter what he goes for, he's going to win. So instead he goes for down 4-2 on 15, which is smart, or down 4-1, sorry, into down 4-2, which is a guaranteed wall splatter. It's just one of those situations like post-charge, don't try to mash in any sort of option. It's better to mash to interrupt the charge than to mash after. And then right now punishment, but at the same time, yeah, you're Fujin, so you don't have to have necessarily super strong punishment. So I can't fault you on that. Oh, what a bad trade, unfortunate. Yeah, I like the meter pop. Okay, you gotta be careful. Wow, back 3. Okay. Smart, he's looking for you to power crush specifically. Because yeah, the back 3 line actually beats power crushes. Okay. Yeah, frame-wise, down forward 2-3 all-in is not the best option at position. It's possible you're thinking about, like, this is the only kind of idea I think you're going for. So you're thinking of, and this is a valid trap. Again, I'm not shitting on you. So you're thinking of the fact that if he goes for sidestep left into duck, where, you know, you've been showing so much check kick, then down forward 2 tracks that way, right, and leads to a launcher, which is correct, right? That's good mentality. It's just that the frame you're executing this trap on is not the best frame data. So here you caught him to flinching 1-2-1. You're only +3, right? So you can't really typically go for an all-in option on 15, simply because, especially at this rank, you're probably gonna see like a lot of mash out, power crushes, duck jab. So it's probably better to thread in some sort of fast trap, whether it's down 4, up forward 3, even though it's punishable, right? So on and so forth. So you're thinking a little bit too high level, and you need to start playing more at your rank with simple frame traps and things like that. And then once you have like a really good read on your opponent's timing, then you can start expounding upon like this anti-sidestep trap idea. But first things first, play small Tekken first. Yeah, I would for sure 3-4. Yep, because that would lead to a launcher. Okay, nice backup. Yeah, stay away from all-in options like 4-1+2. don't forget you can just like do up forward 3 and heat dash cancel. And if he gets hit, you still win. And best of all, rather than you being minus 14 on block, you're going to be plus 5 on block. You like the challenge? Okay, you're space controlling well. I like it. You're again, like I said, you're playing a little bit too high level for your opponents. Yeah. So like I said, anything that's a good thing. Yeah, you're playing too abstract. You're playing up here. You need to start playing like down here. But no, you're playing well. You're playing well. Yeah, you're playing very well for your rank. Reina might be kind of interesting due to her more scramble nature. Okay, let's take a look at you versus Reina.
Get ready for the next battle.
So this will be someone that has advantage, right? But it's somewhat even thus far. It looks like your opponent has advantage. Okay. Yeah, right now, for sure, you definitely need a little bit of punishment. I would say it's an easy solution. You can just go into... Whoa, why would you not go full 3+4? What are you doing? Not you, sorry, the Reina player. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good patience. I can already see you're, like, getting better. Like, literally jumping just 10 games to the future. You're a lot better already. Okay. Yeah, you go for the 1. In general, so this is a little scrub tactic. So when you commit to Rama 1, you can either go for down 2, the turn steal, or you can go a little bit higher level and go for down back 2-2. And then what happens is you high crush, and then best of all, you go for the 10 string, which is a 3, right? The third hits a low. A lot of people aren't going to know that. You're down for execution, you're going for, you know, a 14 or 15 framer, but you're only +1, and you're going to lose the mash out. So instead, go for something that wins. Or, you know, you can play a little bit more risky, but still risk averse by going for like turn steal up forward 2, instead of all in option like forward 3+4 or whatnot. Speaking of which, okay, good patience. Yeah, you generic down 4. You didn't mash out. Nice challenge. Okay, I want you to start mixing up some 3-4 pressure with Sky. There we go. Okay, nice stop sign. Why would you down 1+4? What are you doing? Not you again, the Reina player. Ooh, okay, nice movement. I'm surprised you didn't sidestep the Hell Sweep. No. Strong aerial, strong aerial, strong aerial, strong aerial. Okay, let's jump forward. Okay, you did 58 damage, right? And then I'll get you here on the tailspin. And I think I can even 2-3 here. Okay, I can, but that's, you see that. First of all, look at that. So we didn't use our rage. All we did is 2-3, and we did 72 damage. And then during your combo instead, how much damage was it again? So this is, it's probably gonna do about 72, but you use 2 different resources in this combo. But like the strength of strong aerial tailspin is you can react to what's coming next. Right, there's less variability and things to worry about. So that's like the real value of strong aerial. I've been trying to tell like everyone here is that's what strong aerial. That's the real value on SATs. Like that's it, consistency. I basically pause time. I can then literally pause time with heat burst, and then so on and so forth. But like for instance, if we don't use our meter, if we just go for again, the strong aerial line. And I'll just do a simple down back 4 into Rage Art. Right? So we have no penalty on this combo. We have saved our meter, so we don't get the best Oki. But like, look at how much more damage we're about to do by not having a penalty on it. So we just did an extra 9 damage for free by doing that. But at the same time, like we can go even further, right? Meter pop. Oh, and then we get the SAT there. That's okay. But similar idea, right? We want to ultimately use strong aerial, get him to the wall, and then set up a good situation for us. Or, for instance, if we go for, again, Strong aerial carry line. I hate the timing. Okay, whatever. There you go. 91 damage, doing a more proper wall combo. And then, best of all, we're left with Garuda Force, right? So. But yeah, strong aerial is really good. Use strong aerial. Fakhuram has one of the best SATs in the game with down back 4 because it does so much damage. I talk about that in the low parry and rage art optimization guide, how Fakhuram has like the strongest SAT. The issue is if you ever use the 3-4 structures, right, that now you're adding a lot of SATs in your combo where you don't get value out of the down back 4, which is why if you see like Rengchu and Ninja Killer play, they'll typically not go for 3-4 combos anymore. They'll go for like 4-3 short carry structures and stuff like that. Short carry back 4 into micro dash 4-3 and whatnot. Only using one SAT at most before down back 4 can be used in the combo. I like the challenge. Yeah, not a huge fan of 4-4, simply because there's no mix-up to 4-4. A good player is going to duck that. At this rank, it's probably okay, but at the same time, they had so much health at 4-4, you wouldn't get any value out of it anyway. Okay, launch punishable. Sorry. But yeah, the low cancel into the mid is launch punishable. Or trap. That move there. So typically when she goes for the full crouch down 4-4s, she's 14, like that move. But that one specifically, she used her left leg, which is at least 16. So she has a similar move, full crouch down 4-3, which is, I think, 18 on block. They look very similar, but they have very different purposes. Oh, nice heat smash. Okay, you have meter. You have a chance to come back here. Okay, I don't hate it. At least you get advantageous wall. Stuck, not dead. Oh, okay. You take that, jump head. Oh, don't go all in with running 3. If you're playing T7, like running 3 is okay, because it would hit. But yeah, in T8 specifically, yeah, running 3 is not going to have nearly enough range for that. Okay, let's do at least one more. The you versus Feng final run. Okay, so let's start talking out loud. So you're not using like the really juicy stuff on Fakhuram. You are using a decent amount of down 4. I wouldn't mind seeing, you know, back 1, wall stand 2 mix-ups. Running 3 is a big part of your kit, although you're starting to use it more often now. Up 4-3 is pretty good. The occasional back 3 is fine. Back 3 is not where, you know, whoa. Okay, there you go. There's the back 1s. Like I said, you're getting better every single game, which is good. Wow, this fucking Feng player, dude, is so reluctant to attack you. It's crazy. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's up 3. Okay. Okay, a little bit late. Yeah, the shoulder is at least 17. Back 3 on 16 with Fakhuram. Of course, you want to launch it like down 4-3-3, but any punish is better than no punish. Okay, kill him. Oh, okay. Yeah, simple frame trap. 4-4-3 plus 4 into 3-1 on 13. Does lose the rage art. Also, Feng's a character who's going to be able to back sway and side sway out. So it's probably not the best sustainable strategy. So I'd probably fade away from that in this matchup specifically. Versus Feng, versus Xiaoyu, Alisa, characters like that with hypermobility. Lily. Okay. Yeah, also you need to definitely strengthen up against all-in snake edges, stuff like that. Okay, that was a real punish. Yeah, down 4 and 14. Yeah, speaking of which, there's a side sway. Yeah, see, that's where Feng really excels, right? You're unable to dictate your own pacing, so you have to read what he's going to go for mobility-wise. Now, frames are still a thing, so if you're like +8, right, he can't properly go for anything, but still. Okay, input mistake. Yeah, instead of down 4-3 slide 4, you get that little down 4-3 dingy. Oh. Oh, stop sign, back 3+4, a little bit late. Yeah, also I'd like to see you just do up forward 4. I think like your up forward 4 timing, your timings in general are probably okay here. Yeah, I think your timing is really good. I think I'd like to see you use more up forward 4. Especially at this rank, no one's going to launch punish you. So, boy. Oh, this is a horrible combo. Yeah, I was thinking of like 4-4-3 or 4-4-4. Oh, interesting. Does that not work there? Really, against a character of this size. Okay. Because then I was thinking, okay, ending with down +2. Missing the just frame, but... Okay. I feel like that used to work in old games. Huh. Oh, that generic comp kick. I like the challenge. Again, probably stay away from like hard read down 4-2-3s like that. Especially again because you are executing again at like +3, which is not the best frame data for a 15 framer. Okay, we got Garuda on deck. Oh, I like the 4+2. Although you probably meant to do 4+2 again. Oh, well, you went for the hop kick punish on 2-1. That's correct. Okay, that's also punishable. All in. Ooh. Okay, party time. Okay, so, Mr. Bean Boy here. Okay, so I need definitely more punishment from you, which is something luckily you can go into like not player match, but into your own reviews and let the bot tell you what's punishable and punish accordingly. Because yeah, you're leaving a lot of damage on the table by not punishing very frequent and often used moves. So like 1-1-2 with Mishima, flash punch combination, shoulders. Your hop kick punishment, you're a little bit late, but still you could use a little bit of locking in. For the most part, whenever someone is like newer to Tekken, I typically recommend starting with like very key breakpoints. So for your 10 frame to 14 framers, I usually say go for your 10 frame punisher. So Fakhuram Lam 1-4, for instance, use Fakhuram Lam 1-4 for those frame breakpoints. And then for your 15 and worse, you start using your down forward 2 launchers. And then as you get better, you start adding resolution to your punishment. So instead of 10 to 14 for 1-4 punishment, now at 12 you have your option 2-1. So 10 to 11 is 1-4. 12 frame to 13 or to 14 frame is your 2-1, and then again at 15 and above is your down forward 2-3. And then you get a little bit more resolution. On 14 frame you have back 1, for instance, or if they're by a wall you have back 2-1. But I would say start with back 1. So again, 10 to 11, 1-4, 12 to 13, 2-1, 14 will be your back 1, 15 will be down forward 2-3. So start small with a big range, and then start adding resolution until you get way, way stronger punishment. So start small and build from there. And again, you don't have to go to just like pure frame data and read it from there. Use, again, the inbuilt tools with your replay function to let the bot tell you what to punish. Because, yeah, that's the best way to get stronger. Key moves you're missing for the most part. Back 1, which you started using more often. 1-4, punishment. I would say stay away from down forward 2-3 raw reading like that, because again, the frames you're executing that idea on leaves you susceptible to situations where your opponent is going to be able to like launch punish you. So again, the stronger your opponents become, the worse your punishment or your wrong errant attacks will start getting punished accordingly by your opponent. Luckily, you're at that rank where it's mostly just kind of frame traps and patience. But again, once you start getting out of Fujin into the next ranks, you're going to start playing people who are a little bit more cognizant to what you're hitting, and they're going to be able to beat you from that. But let's see. Other couple key moves. Down 1 is really strong. You did show it once. Running 3 is very, very good. I love to see more running 3. More purposeful 4-4-3 instead of input mistake 4-4-3s and being running 3. 3+4 is a very, very strong attack. Down forward 3+4 is a strong attack. I would say when you have Garuda Force, don't feel like you have to go for forward 2-1, because I think same thing, the better your opponents are going to be, they're going to start launch punish you for that forward 2-1 idea. I would stay away from that sort of thing. So just be careful with those frame breakpoints, and don't always feel like you have to do the hardest of reads. You can go for simpler things that are typically not punishable and get like equal value out of them. So careful with that. But yeah, I think you're really close to being really good. So just stick with it and go into, you know, training mode and find out what you're missing, like the big punishers are missing, and lock in. Because I think once you lock in, you'll be really good. You'll quickly skyrocket, I'm sure, the TK really fast. So stay with it. Okay, let's see here. We saw Hwoarang. I was gonna do you versus Hwoarang. So we're looking from Rogue Line. Okay, you versus Leo. Okay, let's look at the last game of you versus Leo. Yeah, and I've closed submissions, by the way, guys.
Get ready for the next
So just a heads
battle.
up. So submissions are now officially closed.
Round 1.
And let's see. I just want to make sure the levels are good. Okay, levels still seem fine. Wow, 1-2-4, okay. Nice challenge. Wow, what a keep out hop kick. Yeah, you're at like the furthest range possible. So I don't know how humanly realistic it is to like be like, oh, he's there, I can do a different combo. That might have been out of the realm of non-godlike tournament players. Okay, nice duck, easy kill. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Hit the K&K 3+4, but they didn't actually go for anything off that. Okay, weird wall distance. Yeah, I was thinking down too short. I would stay away from like the sneak 1-4 or whatever it is. Back 3, whoa. Whoa, into down back 3+4. That's a move you never see. Or the raw down back. It's 3+4, right? I can't remember. He has down back 3-4, and he has a variation where he just instant crushes with it. Whoa. Okay, don't depend on your opponent not knowing they're doing rogue. Careful with that. Okay. Yeah, a little bit greedy, but I don't hate it. Ooh, also really greedy. I'll say this in general for like Leo players. You have 2-2, and we made the video about a character like, what's he called? You know, Leroy 2-2 and how strong it is. So we have 2-2, right? +6. But we also have up forward 1-2. Don't forget you have like an actual 13 frame Punisher. Or even have like also other spicy tools. I wouldn't recommend it. Like 2-1-3, which is also guaranteed. But don't forget, like Leo has like all these crazy breakpoints. He has a 10, a 12, a 13, a 14 with back 2-1, and then a strong 15 with down 4-2. So like Leo is fucking juiced when it comes to punishment options. So don't forget it, Leo guys. You have access to like 2-2 and up forward 1. Up forward 1 is a move that like still goes under the radar as a really strong 13. Because not only can you perform it at a standing, but because it's up forward 1, you can also perform it at a full crouch as a diagonal cancel. Something that Leo players never, ever use. Okay, so you annihilated them. Let's take a look at you versus Xiaoyu. Yeah, exactly. Leo is annoyingly strong on paper. In practice, Leo's also really strong, though. As signed by, like, it was funny looking at the CEO pools. It was like, Leo. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I personally am not a fan of, like, Tekken 8 Leo. I feel like they went a little bit too hard in the paint with Leo. Why would you open with Power Crush against fucking Shaheen, dude? What are you doing? Okay. Yeah, there's an argument to meter pop here. I don't hate it. Demic 2-1. Yeah. A little bit scary using Demic 3-4 for short, but that's okay. Luckily it paid off. Whoa, kill him. Yeah, your backdashing is really good. I want to see you hop kick more. Speaking of which. Leo Central, yeah, that's fair. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't know what to do, Rogue, just get off the wall. Just jockey, right? Don't play linear. Get off the wall. at the bare minimum, you know, get a situation where they don't get follow pressure. So just don't play on the wall. Yeah, same thing. I made a video about this in T7. Yeah, get the fuck off the wall. But yeah, don't play on the wall. If you don't know what to do, just sidestep. Just get off the wall, especially in a neutral situation. You can easily sidestep out. Oh, I like that. Look at this. Look at this patient-ass fucking Xiaoyu player. Back one, though. Holy shit. Side wall. Okay, don't see it. Ooh! Okay, I like it. Yeah, you're not really looking at much extra damage here by going for a combo. So yeah, just immediately Rage Art, which will put you into close parity. So you're still technically losing, but you're oh. Dude, what was the slide idea? Were you thinking you're winning? What was that? Good patience. I do RDS2 too. I would just taunt kill you. Okay, 4-2-1. What Oki? Okay. +4 out. Yeah, down 3 structure. You can delayed side roll. No. So this is an actual nerf to Xiaoyu. So whenever she commits to hip 2, in case you don't know, she's +0. So she used to be plus frames, but in end of season 2, I think it was, or beginning of season 3, they actually nerfed it. So you're actually closer to 0 here. So I don't like the 2-3. I don't know if you thought maybe she was punishable, but same thing. You can either sidestep out or immediately challenge. Now the tricky part is because you're playing Shaheen, right? Your power crush is a fucking high, so you can't do that, right? So instead you probably have to commit in this position into a scramble, into heat burst, sort of thing. So just something of note. If your opponent, like you're playing against Paul or what do you call it? Or Shaheen, Jack, any character with a non-mid power crush, like you can actually abuse the fact that their high power crushes will not allow for tension breaking in certain situations. It's a little bit high level of a concept, but it's definitely something you guys can do. It's more matchup specific knowledge. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, unfortunately, Namco, whenever they make their balance changes, they don't right? They assume that people read the balance patches, because I think ultimately, when it comes to balance changes, they're only really looking at high-level players who care about patch notes. But right, that's kind of how I felt with Dragunov, Portal 4, the ignition switch. It's like they made it such that it beats stances, but unless you reach the patch notes, you wouldn't know that. The move looks identical. It's all the same data. It just now hits a little bit lower for stances. But it doesn't work as a steel pedal still. But same thing, if you don't read the patch notes, you wouldn't know that. Whereas it feels like in-game, if there's like a really big balance change like that, like for instance with the hip 2, they really should tell you. Like the game should be like, hey, by the way, you know, we made some changes to the game. This is probably like the most important one. And just be like, you know, you go to like Xiaoyu or like, what changed in patch 3.01? And then like you just go to the character and like, this is the big one. Okay, cool. Thanks, Namco. Right? You don't have to do all the patch notes. Just be like, hip 2 is 0 now. You know, Dragunov QCF4 is good against stances. Right? You don't need the other 20 notes. Just be the really important ones. You know, stuff like that. I don't know. Whatever. It feels like Namco just they need to update like what the world is, right? Scared of public opinion? Yeah, that's probably fair. Oh my god, dude. Why would you go for... Okay, out of curiosity, does Wall Stand 3 actually pick up here? Okay, it does. In older Tekken 7 games, the Wall Stand 3, this used to hit grounded, and you would get a full combo guarantee. But what they did, they nerfed the hitbox on it, and it doesn't quite work the same way, but it looks like in T8 they might have changed that again. But yeah, back in the day in T7, you'd go for 3+4, sneak cancel, wall stand 3. Wow, what a read. Let's go. Wow, what a horrible combo. Nice challenge, he can't escape. Oh, my bad. Nice cancel. Beautiful. In general, if your character has a back turn stance, you can actually mash the input. So if you're Raven in that spot, and now with Xiaoyu, I don't quite know. But if you're Raven, you can literally mash back 3+4, and the game will actually stop you to churn around, and that way it doesn't matter what frame you hit it on. I never made that video, but yeah, you can technically mash the input. Nice challenge. It's actually kind of cool. The game will automatically stop you in the right direction to block. It's pretty tight. Ooh, okay, mix-ups. Oh, yeah, you got to kind of clean up your inputs a few, though, Rogue. Oh, no confirm on the wall stand 1. Luckily, you got the confirm on down like 2-1, though. Okay, we take that. Sure. Wow. You're a crazy person. Whoa, why would you go open field? Ah, no, 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 no. Don't go open field. In general, that's probably why you want to have not have muscle memory to go into like sneak 3. Because right now you're open field, now you're panicking. Oh shit, what do I do? I dropped my flash punch. Oh my god. Don't force an RDS 1-2 meta, bro. Xiaoyu players are crazy. I would like you to fish for more back 3 in this spot. Advantageous position, back 3 fish, right? You get counter hit, down back 2-1, and then he's dead. Instant kill condition, right? Just look for kills. Oh, what messed up wall stand 3? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, you're showing the 4-2-4. I don't hate it. Yeah. So even though the 4-2-1 here, you can still sidestep right the final hit. So don't forget about that. So in older games, 4-2-1's a high non-jailing. You just duck it. But in this game, you have to flash step right. Best of all, you're so far ahead in health that you don't really have to worry about any mix-up in that position. So it's not a big deal. Okay, looks like you're playing frustrated though. The Xiaoyu player I think did a number on you, but ultimately you won, so that's all that's all that matters. Okay, let's do you versus Yoshimitsu. Let's see how you do. Yeah. It's another situation where Namco probably should tell you that. Like, yeah, we added this as a jailing string, but by the way, you could sidestep it. Oh, okay. Thanks for not telling me that. Okay, I don't hate it. Yeah, we're playing Scramble. It's funny if you're establishing like a really heavy poke meta and Scramble meta against Yoshi, because what you can actually do is bait out your opponent into like doing a lot of flash timings, which you can abuse. And one thing of note with Yoshimitsu flash, so whenever he's in sword stance, so he has the weapon out, his flash is negative range. So what that means is at any time, if you predict flash, you can just go for orbital and crush him, right? You can just always win with orbital if you predict a flash. So not only are you staying safe, and then you not only low crush, but then you also naturally beat flash. Now, again, the caveat being NSS, he actually has positive frame, NSS, positive range, and then on heat mode as well. But yeah, don't forget about orbital. That's a lot of characters can just orbital over it. Even if you're like right on his shit, you can still orbital and get over it. To the best of my knowledge, the only character who can't is Dragunov, because you know Dragunov, right? Up 4-4, he can still get flashed at negative range. But yeah, so let's see the situation here. So heat dash cancel, dude. Come on, fucking Namco. Like how I'm locked out. See? Right, we win. You predict flash, just fucking orbital every time. It does leave you kind of susceptible to back 3 spin away, but usually it's not a big deal. Just orbital. It's a secret. So if you're playing Bryan, Shaheen, or Lars, your orbital will beat flash. Pretty cool. Oh man. Yeah, these guys just don't know how to punish the mid. It's crazy. Okay, we take that. That the step through run is also +5 on block, so even though it doesn't look like you're plus, you're still plus. The question is, what do you do in that position for +5, right? Do you go for down 4-1 and leave yourself susceptible to flash, or do you go for jab out? Okay, a little bit more lateral movement. Also, if you're backdashing and you see the unblockable, you should be ready to launch. Oh, shit. Ooh, no heat dash cancel, but look at that full splat. Yo, what is this game? The most obvious timing. Okay, good patience. Okay, call this bluff. I like it. I like the idea. You're playing super patient. Your opponent was mashing. So yeah, let's show 1-2-2. Who cares? Ooh, party. I stuck. Okay, don't hate it. Yeah. The 3 auction, I think, is 14 or 15 for Yoshi. That's why I was too late. Luckily, God, imagine if fucking that was 13. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, again, if you're going for some sort of confirmable trap, just be sure to properly confirm. Your back 2 is probably a down back 2, so, I mean, I'll give you credit. I'm not going to just shit on you like that. But just be ready to be clean with your inputs. We actually talked about that earlier with the... oh, shit, we're left side, whatever. For the... what was it? The Jack? No, it was Armor King, where he went for BGS 1+2. It's one of those things you just have to just be muscle memory ready to just whatever, you know, kill him. To get the confirm. Okay, interesting. Let's punish, yeah. A little bit late. I like the idea. The sneak 3 would have worked, but yeah, the wake up 3 by him was well placed. Okay, why did you get hit by back 2? Did you flinch? Yeah, careful with that. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know. Understand the up back input. Yeah, you be sure to clean up your input. I'm not sure how you got up back. Oh. Nice stock. Okay, we take those. Heat engage. Sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, luckily no splat. Man, really, the sneak 3 is only... Oh, is that going to work? It is going to work. Nice. Wow, sneak 3 is only minus 12 in this game. I remember in T7 it used to be minus 14. Because Jimmy would launch for that shit. Okay, I like that short carry. That pickup. Nice hit. Yeah. Smart. Okay, yeah, they're actually in this position. There is value going for your heat burst. I don't know how to do the swipe out, but same thing. It's probably better to heat burst to set up the low, you know, low heat smash to be an instant kill. Yeah, you're playing at the advantageous wall. Usually you want, again, consistency and follow up Oki, and especially because your heat smash again is a low, right? It's going to be harder for him to defend against it. Even at God 1, they're probably not going to duck expecting it, so you can abuse that fact. In general, delayed side roll is still a thing. Like we can still go for advantageous movement by using that. In this context, like even stand up might even work. Out of curiosity, let me try it. Usually you just have to wait for a couple spins. Yeah, see, we can even stand up into it. Yeah, don't be afraid of... it's not technically Spirit Shield. I can never remember the real name. Spirit Shield's the fast one. That's the unblockable version of it. Oh. Yeah, I don't understand the sneak 4. Or the full crouch down 4-4, technically. 14. Yeah, bad punish. Yeah, this is just one you have to, like, learn, timing-wise, that it's 14. So either the Falcon Strike, which I guess wouldn't kill in this game, or down back 2-1. Yeah, 2-3 is okay for plus 10 sneak, but yeah, see, you would have killed him had you properly punished it. With that being said, that move there, the Pogo option, the Dragonfly 2, 1+2, or whatever it is, I don't know, is just one of those things that you just have to know about, and most people don't realize it's 14. But yeah, it's important you punish it simply because that move itself is effectively a launcher, right? So you have to max punish it. Just be ready to. Oh, 10 string, duck it. Not a kill. Yeah, you leave yourself susceptible to like flash SAT out, but I don't hate it. Eric low. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. No, not that bad. Okay, good. You're not mashing at minus 13. Okay. I like it. Yeah, he hasn't punished you yet. Fucking abuse it. Let's go. I like it. Bro, dude, if this guy would punish you, man, you'd be dead, bro. he's guarded like 5 things. You'd be dead, like literally. Okay, don't hate it. Ooh, I like the idea. You're looking for the heat dash cancel, of course. Oh no, you're out of time. Missed the punish, and you're out of time. You know what's funny is like Hopney down 2-1 would probably still work there. Oh, he's not mashing, is he? Down forward 4 into forward 4 is crazy. Okay, he's not dead though. But you are winning now. Oh no, don't let him. I don't remember if the video is public or if it's a members only video, but in the video, like how to beat Yoshi, I do talk about how you have to stay in Yoshi's dead zone. There's a space between Yoshi and you where he can't heal up, but he also can't counterattack you if you call the gambit or the bluff. And best of all, in certain situations, he'll have to cancel stance, and you can punish the stance depending all again on the range that you're left at. You have to stay in that dead zone where he can't hit you, but you also are close enough to punish him if he goes for the turnaround healing ability. So whenever he does the so, he's like slowly healing, but then he does like the big heal, he gains like, I don't know, like 8 health or something like that back instantly. So again, you have to be right in that dead zone. And best of all, again, he heals up, but you're in range such that you can go for like 3+4 with Shaheen and take the health back and get the win, right? So you have to stay in that dead zone. It's very, very specific, but it's not impossible to stay there. Okay, I kind of lost track of time, Rogue. Let me do one more just in case. Yeah, sorry, I lost track. Let's do you versus Bear as the last one, because how often do you get to see Bear, right? In theory, this is a really good matchup for Shaheen. Simply because you have all these mids that hit very low to the ground, which means the hunting bear stance and his roll transitions are effectively going to be punishable, so... Don't hate it. It's a little bit scary with the orbital, simply because the 1-1 might actually... Why would you meter pop that? Okay, that's low, you can cancel, but it's not that scary. Wow, immediate HPS down +2. Nice heat smash out. Okay, you got caught scrambling, and he just... same thing, simple frame traps. Back 4 raw, what are you doing? Uh-oh, there you go. I talked about earlier how you didn't mash post down 4-3. There you did. Okay. Oh. In general, you want to stay away from wake-ups against Kuma, unless you know you're in range. Also, furthermore, because Kuma's legs are receded, it's harder to even hit wake-up 3 anyway. I don't like the TP option. Nice stop sign. Yeah, Damage 2 is crazy. Damage 2 is launch punishable, although you can't wall stand to it. You have to hop kick it. That might have been good understanding by him, or he just went all in. Who cares? Okay, 2-1-3. 2-1-3 and 2-1-2 is not really a mix-up. So, important that when you get hit by 2-1-3, you have to duck it. You cannot low parry it. If you guard 2-1, you can low parry the 3, but only on guard. Okay, I like it. You caught him. He went for the FUFT down 1+2-2, trying to get you launched. So I like the idea by him. But the heat smash was really well placed. Okay, careful how you approach. Yeah, this guy likes doing a lot of keep out. So I would personally, against this guy, I would play range 1 against him, where your hop kick's going to launch him. Wow. Oh, he didn't meter that. You were dead. Nice step. Uh-oh. Okay. Hopefully your combo is consistent here. Oh man, I still want you to not commit to these situations. Again, just short carry. Right, just look to short carry. Dynamic 2-1. The 2-3 is like out of meta, right? But still, even like down 2 might work here. But whenever you're going full root and looking for Oki, when you could just take better damage and still have Oki, right, is so much more valuable in that position. I don't know about the fucking key charge by this guy. Okay, like I said, I lost track of time with you, Rogue, but I think we watched a good amount. Okay. I think your hop kicks are good. I think your spacing is decent enough that I want you to start using long range tools to complement your spacing, where you can start using 3+4 at tip and things like that. Reading wise, you're reading well. You understand when your opponent likes to mash out, like, okay, let's start representing 1-2-2 to kind of fuck up their timing and things like that. Yeah, the thing though is you get the running Oki, but you could have also wall splatted the opponent and then guaranteed more damage. Like, let's say you do a combo, and I'll make it really simple. You get a combo that deals 10 damage, but you could have done like 40 damage, but the positive on yours is you're looking at an extra, like, let's say 70 damage. But if you just did 30 more damage for 40, right, you're only 30 less than that Oki line. And most importantly, you not only do you still get the Oki, but you also have locked in the damage such that you don't have to worry about your opponent making a mistake. Now, when you're like super low on health and you have a lot of health to make up, okay, it's okay to go for a trap. But in that situation, you were like pretty close to health that you didn't have to commit to a trap that only is going to work 1 out of, let's say 1 out of 20, or 2 out of 10 times, 1 out of 5 times the trap works for 70 damage. So we take 70 times 2, 140 divided by 5, right? And that's what we're looking at. So what is that, like 80? So you're looking at, or whatever. So multiply the value, and then again take your 40 damage now, your 10 plus 30, which is 100%, right? Risk versus reward in the grand scheme of things, like in the long run, you're looking at this versus this, and your baseline's down here, right? So risk versus reward, like, you're so much more advantageous by doing short carry, consistent wall, and then still getting Oki than going for a trap that's only going to work. But again, like I said, the one time you need it to hit would be, okay, I have this much health to overcome, right? Okay, like, you're looking at, like, okay, so you're here. So, like, okay, if my trap hits here, I win, versus if the typical Oki hits, I'm here. Okay, so now you have to overcome this amount. But again, that's only necessary if you're to a position where you're either dead on health or dead on time. But if that situation doesn't occur, you don't have to go for a trap that's only going to work, again, 20% of the time, right? Stay away from that. You don't have to do it. Just play normal Tekken. You don't have to go for a crazy trap that's only going to work 20% of the time. When, again, in the long run, statistically, you're going to come out ahead by just doing typical carry, typical Oki, typical walls, right? You're locking in that damage. Never take a 20% like into consideration unless you have a big hill decline. I would stay away from that. Like, the running 2 is good damage for your running Oki. You get a full combo. But again, it's not going to hit all the time. Now if the running trap works more than 50% of the time, okay, sure, that's okay. But I think, again, realistically, at your rank, at, like, God 0, God 1, God 2-ish, I don't think it's going to work most often. I think most people are just going to eat like a back 4 and go on with the day. But at the same time, right, talking about the other side of the coin, if they read your back 4, they quick stand, they launch you, we're at that cusp where, you're playing against people who would consider that and, launch accordingly. So I would say the trap itself is not worth it. I would stay away from that. I think just short carry, wall combo, and then follow up Oki is so much better in the long run. But again, if you're playing from behind, you have a big hill decline, okay, sure, every now and then, but I would say for the most part, probably stay away from it. Not worth it. Okay, I lost my train of thought. I think your sneak mix-up is fine. I think your, you know, implementation of down 3 is okay. Probably can use a few more down 4s, but down 3 also is so much better than down 4. It's fine. Look for standing traps, back 1, back 3 on Oki positions. Again, calculate the fact that if back 3 is counter hit, you have meter, down back 2-1, wall splat, or HTC into back 4 is a kill. Like I showed you that one time. I'm not even a Shaheen player, but I knew health-wise, meaty back 3 would be leading to a kill. So again, you being a main character or main player of said character, regardless of who it is, if it's Shaheen, this is in general to anyone, or whatnot, you again should have good muscle memory to set up situations that will be advantageous for you. So again, if you have the possibility to kill them and it's not super risky, like for instance, sidestep left in the back 3, okay, they don't stand up, you eat a wake up 3, now you're -6. You took 10 damage, who cares, right? Again, you're looking for the kill. But risk versus reward's not that bad. I would say your down forward 1 usage, you kind of faded away from it. You only use it as a taunt, but don't forget down forward 1's really good. Sidestep 1+2 or 2, whatever it is. Down 1, sidestep low. Really good meta tools in like Season 2, Season 3. Don't forget about those. Space control, again, 3+4 is very, very strong. I'd probably stay away from down back 4 unless you know your opponent is likely going to hit a high. Open Gambit makes sense because you take away the possibility of them going for a jab opener. But I would say don't feel like you always have to go for it. Hop kicks, though, probably a few more hop kicks. Space control, sidestep hop kick, down 4-2, similar to what we're talking about the Lisa player. Don't forget about just simple sidestep into down 4-2 and whatnot. It's also on deck. Okay. Beyond that, yeah, you made the one mistake on the combo, but I think for the most part your combos are fine. I think you're okay there. Is there anything else I'm missing? Like I said, I kind of, I don't know. I think just the typical, just better movement. Don't forget about how important moving is. And then again, you're playing Shaheen, so you have this character who has like really good. Oh, was that the same person too? That's kind of cool if that was. I think that's the same person. That we didn't watch the match, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, don't forget about just that you have this long range hop kick and things like that you can use. So don't be afraid to do it. Okay, so Jack, perfect. So we saw Fakhuram, we saw Kazuya. Steve, let's put you versus Steve. Honestly, I don't know how this matchup should go versus Steve. Full crouch down back 1's probably really strong. The issue is, like, as a Jack player, how are you going to lock down left weave, right weave? Now, the first thing that comes to mind for me is forward 1. You also have 1+2. 1+2 is really good in this matchup. You only have to eat 2-2 into lion mix-up, right? Let's find out. Okay, there's full crouch down back 1. Yeah, nice interrupt. The jabs and back 1s are all going to interrupt your down back 1 because it's not high crushing. Okay, a little bit late on both punishers. Maybe lag connection. Okay, 2 jab +1 to down back 1 on 12. That only loses to 1-2-1, but back 1's off the table. That's probably the idea. Stop sign. Yeah, the stop sign is -13, so the back 1's a real punish. So like I said, this might be a little bit laggy. Ooh. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Okay. Okay, I like the staggered timing. Ooh. Fuck your gamma. Okay, I'm glad we're only watching this last one. Nice combo by this guy. Oh. Oh. Okay, no, it's too laggy. Let's get out of here. This is way too laggy. Yeah, you perfectly read the -13 and your 1-1 on 12 was way too late. So let's go ahead and get out of that. Yeah, we're not going to learn anything in that situation. Okay, let's put you versus Azucena. Like I said, it would be interesting to watch it because, again, how do you deal with left weave, right weave? But if it's so laggy, like, it's unplayable. Let's just not waste our time. Ooh, wheel kick opener. I don't hate it. Yeah, big boy problems, right? You're playing this ultra tall character, ultra big, right? wheel kick and whatnot is going to eat you alive. So, same thing. Down 4-4 is very, very strong in these sort of matchups. Nice dog. Oh, interesting. Back 4 at +4. Option, yeah. Yeah, you could have rage arted there, but it's okay. You went for stop sign. He went for leap 2, which is smart. He went for the anti-step, safe option. Oh man, we wheel kicking, boys. Okay, I like the BTT1 idea or 1-2 idea. Oh, yeah, 1-1 or 1-2. Sorry, -14. You really can't max punish it as Jack. That's not a big deal. Oh, what is this combo? Oh, okay. I'm not a fan of that. Or like a better punish by this guy. Ah, no meter though. You take away the possibility of lead down 3. Why would you not? Okay, this guy's partying, bro. Okay, so he's a partier, so I would like to see more neutral reset sidestep. Right, we're playing this ultra big character, which we naturally lose in a lot of positions, but we can also abuse the fact that he's always going to go to wheel kick in range like 2.5, so we can actually abuse that. I'm not expecting you to hard read like back 1 or stand 2 keep out, but we still have that on deck. Okay, was that the last match or penultimate? Okay, that was last match. Okay, yeah, it's fine. You versus Jin. Let's go ahead. But yeah, you can still move.
Get ready for the next battle.
Is your Paul there? Okay, we'll take a look at the Paul after. Okay, so we're putting you more against, even though we saw Jin earlier, you versus more probably prototypical standard play meta Jin. We'll see.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, makes sense. I was thinking you were going to go for a Gamma 1, but maybe you're afraid of a parry or something like that. Okay. I like the idea. Okay. Yeah, 4-4 is safe on block. I don't hate the 4-2, though. He might try to disrespect that -9, so you never know. Oh, 4-3 is a real punish, too. Yeah, 2-4, of course. Duck it. Nice low parry. Okay. No geyser, though. What? Ooh, bad punish by this guy. Nice low parry. No rage, though. What are we going to go for? Yeah, Gamma 4. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Yeah, the whiff into panic down like 1 and 12 is fine. Wow, look at that 1-1 miss. Holy shit. Oh, man. This is rough. Yeah, you're reading well, but... Okay, we take that. I like the stop sign attempt. He is hitting buttons, so it makes sense to go for 4-2. Wow, nice parry. Yo, hello. What a read on your bull rush again. You did show it once earlier, but to make a hard read there is pretty crazy. Especially because, kind of similar situation. Last time you were at slight plus, you went for a heat smash. Speaking of which, probably want to heat smash that. Yeah, don't forget you can perform heat smash out of full crouch. So he's the 3-1-4 -13. You can still heat smash it. Either that, you probably want to look for full crouch down 4-4-2 with Jack, man, punish, but okay. Wow, right under it. Nice hop kick. Yeah, I am noticing you're only going for full crouch down back 1 and not full crouch down back 1-1 quite frequently. Also, down 2 against Jack is a little bit risky. No, that's okay. No, you're fine. Yeah, it's. I'm just saying, the game is kind of cheating you out of 1-1, but that also is a character thing, right? It's probably character-specific matchup sort of things, so I can't really fault you for it. Yeah, 2-3 is okay. I think 1-1 for the most part for how mix-up is better anyway. Wow, nice. Okay, there's the CDS 1+2 again. Okay, good back away. I'm waiting, wondering when he's going to go for it. Oh, yo, yeah, you're playing with chicken. I'm wondering when he's going to go into the Zen up forward one. Like, that's clearly the idea by the manual Zen dropback. Because I think him going for the Zen 2 is, like, fairly greedy. Oh, no. Oh, that was a real punish. I'm going to say he did show 2 and 4 last time. Okay, nice back away from him. Back 4-4. A little bit greedy, but that's okay. Not going to punish it. Although he has been reading your the bull rush. Although maybe he's thinking post heat engager. He's just going for running 1+2 specifically. That might be the idea. Nice stab. Yeah, not the best combo. Even with the big boy problem. Yeah, unfortunately in that situation, by him going for the Zen 2, right? Because you're committing to an option like forward 2, you don't get any value by dudes doing like a stand 2 option, right? So let me show. Oops. Nah, I didn't get the timing. I don't remember the situation. Ah, whatever. Fuck it. But yeah, stand 2 in that position would be really good. Right, stand 2, screen freeze, duck under is a high. A lot of the characters can get a little bit more value because they're one jab typically is better frame data, and I-10 versus yours, which has good frame data, but is of course I-11 instead. That extra like 1 frame might get you burnt. Okay, missed time. Okay, another real punish. Woo. Gas meter, pop it. Horrible combo. Okay. Whoa. Oh, that splatted. Nice, okay. I was thinking probably Rage Art is more valuable there. You had so few hits in your combo that locking in the Red Light Destruction and putting him into a 1-touch is probably better. I don't know the Oki on, what do you call it? On him right away. Okay, ooh, Raven. Oh, level God 2. Okay, how often are we going to see Raven? Let's take a look at Raven. But I was thinking Rage Art. Rage Art, again, because you're hitting your Rage Art on the 3rd hit, because wall stand 2-4 is 1 hit. And then, I can't remember what you did for spin, but then it was like either the 2nd hit or 3rd hit. So you'd either get Rage Art on 3rd hit or 4th hit. So even though back 3-2, gamma forward 2 is like really strong, right? I have a feeling. Okay. Yeah, party time. Not going to get a clean splat. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about the Shadow back 2. Like, against Paul, you're asking to die. Because a back 2-4 Shadow +0, like, you can just shoulder him. Like, what's Raven going to do? Oh, duck it. Okay, I like the forward 4. I like the up back 2. Smart. Whoa. Okay, we're going to set up a trap. Okay. Not a kill, but it's okay. Oh, nice use of the 1+2 challenge. Yeah, 1+2 with Raven I-14 heat dash cancel. It no longer launches, but there's actually a way to get it to launch by using up forward 3+4. I'll be talking about that in the next Twitter tech review. Ooh. Yeah, manual cancel, Shadow 1-4. Yeah, I got duck it. Yeah, I like using Sway 1+2. Raven doesn't have the best punish. He technically has 3 different punishes for it. He can go for 3-3 for +6. He can go for 1+2 for heat engager, or down forward 1-4, which he should go for here. Oh, there's 1+2 heat engage. Down forward 1-4, which would be the wall splat tool, because 1+2 is not going to consistently give any value, so. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, down forward 1's very good anti-sidestep tool. They still haven't nerfed it. Oh, what are you doing, Raven? Come on, man. Nice. Does that contract? Yeah, it is, yeah. Wow. What's crazy is I think, I can't remember, is 4+2 only 13? I'm not going to be able to get it. I think it's only 13, but if it's 14, that's really risky. And look at that forward 4. What the? This Raven's a crazy person. I like it. Okay. Okay, he's a crazy person. Nice, good patience. Okay, taste for blood. Oh. Yeah, smart. I like down 1. That takes away from 4-4-3, up 4, 3+4, and up 4-3. That takes away 3 of its most likely situationals where he's going to win. And then if he goes for down 4-3 for high crush, it's slow enough that down 1 on 14 should still win. Okay, good patience. Yeah, wall stand 1, 4-4-3, minus 14. Okay. Okay, you're getting a little bit impatient. Also, I'd like to see a little bit more movement. Raven does have, down for 1 for anti-sidestep, but right now, whenever he's on the back foot, he doesn't like going to down forward 1 to stop it. So, yeah, we can abuse that. Take away the option. Furthermore, down forward 1 with Raven is 14, not 13. Ooh. +0, as talked about. But the nice thing, again, your shoulder is going to beat everything apart from Shadow 1+2. Ah. Okay. In general, for Raven players, hey, take a look at this, guys. Look at this. It's a launcher. Come on. Like, how do you Raven players not know this yet? Dynamic 4 is a launcher. All you need is Heat Burst. Oh, is that going to work? Nice. The issue with that splatted so far away. The issue with Raven down back 4 is that it's seeable. It's crazy seeable. So like you're in this matchup you're not risking your life. But wall stand 3-2 with Paul does a fuck ton of damage. It's like 41 or it's either 38 or 41. I think it's 38. So it does a fuck ton of damage. You're doing a seeable low, and you're not getting the benefit of the down back 4, which is the launcher on it. So like, why are you guys hitting down back 4? Like, stay away from that. Okay, let's take a look at you versus a Jack player. I want to see how well you do. In theory, you should do very well. This matchup is probably close to even, I would imagine. I'd give slight edge to Paul because he has better turn steal options that Jack really can't launch punish effectively, right? Unless you're by a wall back 1+2 on 14. Oh! Okay. Wow. No fear. Oh. 4-4-2-1 would have hit. Nice. Oh my god, what are you doing? Kill him. Okay, nice, you're dead. Wow, look at that. Disrespect. How to. Nice. Okay, yeah. For people who don't know, down forward 2 is 14, but wall stand 1 is 13. So that's also can be used as a trap. Yeah, back 1 minus 10 or minus 11 with the Jack. Yeah, don't forget you also have Death Fist on 14, I think technically. So a lot of these situations, you could Death Fist punish technically. Kind of go old school technique. This is a horrible combo. Yeah, luckily 4-3-2 hard carry. Yeah, 4-50-50. Technically, the HAL 3 is an overhead, so you could see it. But I understand where you duck. You're anticipating the HAL 2 specifically. Because he's shown it already. Wow. Wow. Bro, what? Oh my god. Nice step. Yeah, obviously the idea was for you to go for 3-2 on back turn. But you got 4-3 instead. How back 3? That's not even guaranteed. Okay, so people don't know. So HAL 2 only has the guard breaker if he has the red charge, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. He has heat or he has the G charge. Otherwise, this is a plus 11 G, so you could guard. Nice hop kick. You should 100% rage art. You have health to recover. This might have been another laggy game. Your back 1-2 felt like the proper timing. It might have been lag. It's too hard to say. Unfortunately, with replays, it of course doesn't tell you how the connection was at that particular time. Okay, that's a spoiler alert. Okay, well, I want to get us... I want you a set. We could take a look at Kuni, I guess. Okay, let's take a look at this match. This is another matchup that should be pretty even. Her break point, you have a few things that get killed by her break points, but for the most part, as long as you... I think you might have tried backdashing. That's probably my guess, Golden. In theory, though, this should be pretty close. Kuni might have a very slight edge. Yeah, no breaking one. I like that lockdown. Smart. Down 3 solo. Okay, I like it. Good chase down. Good patience. Yeah, looking for the mash. Okay, it could be worse. Yeah, that's a good sign. If your opponent doesn't launch punish your shoulder, fuck it. That means in high pressure, he's not going to launch punish it. So, nice wall stand, too. Okay, kill him. Yeah. Yeah, the SAT Rage Art would have also killed. Sidestep 4, bro. What? Okay, I like it. Ooh, side teleport out. Hits you a little bit of your own medicine. Yeah, I don't know what you would have it as an answer, because up back 2 is not actually a homing tool for Paul in this game. So you'd have to commit to, like, what, sway 4. Oh, Uni, what are you doing? How great. What's crazy is, like, the typical meta play in that position is keep dash meaty down 1, which would also beat hop kick. Like, what? You gotta use panic tools that work. Like, that's not... That's literally not how this game works. Okay, he front loaded with a jab, so this is dog shit damage. Okay, full combo. But yeah, had he not front loaded with a jab, he would have done an extra 5 damage. So, for context, that was like almost 10% more damage he would have done. Sidestep 4 again, bro. What? Oh, airborne? No, okay. Unfortunate. Nice 2 throw. Ah, you probably wanted the command. Oh, no, no. You can see he didn't actually go for the minus 14. Because, yeah, obviously the sway 1+2 would be launch punishable. But, yeah, he didn't go for the proper punish anyway. He went for just down forward 2. Recommended punish back 2. Oh, that must be for you. Forward 2, my bad. What the fuck are they talking about? Okay. Hey, he's a masher. He's a masher. Good patience. Huh? what was the idea? Raw cat Whitehole? Okay. Let's take a look at you versus Leroy. In theory, this should be a really good matchup for all. Yeah, you have a lot of nasty stuff, crushing options that he has. Not the best break points to punish. Now, what's kind of interesting in this matchup, if you're a Leroy player, you actually have to use a lot of up 4 or 3+4. So to hit the lower 14s, you don't want to use wall stand 1-4, which we talked about in my one video I posted, right, about the problem with Leroy. You have to use up 4 or 3+4. So it's kind of interesting, this matchup. Also, the long pushbacks, Leroy doesn't have a great answer for, apart from forward 4. But the thing is, if you tip range Death Fist, no, only minus 11. If you tip range Death Fist, he can't punish it anyway, so he has to give his turn up. So it's interesting. So like I said, this is probably 6-4, Paul, if not 6.5. Okay, that's a launcher. Oh no, sorry, we just fell. My bad. Okay, 3-3 is typical meta. Yeah. Yeah, the way to escape that is you delay your wake-up timing and then side roll. That's how you escape 3-3. Otherwise, it hits on flinch. There are situations where the walls aren't conducive to go for. Oh, nice. Good delay your side roll. Yeah, interesting. This guy's going for sidestep 1+2, which would naturally lose to, like, all stuff. So it's a little bit spicy. He's being very greedy with the frame data. I like it. Yeah, I saw it coming. What sucks is if he guards that 1+2, he engager is going to launch you. So that was, it didn't feel as risky as you might think, but oh boy, it was. Okay, yeah, careful. Back 3 on block was, I can't remember, +6? +9. Yeah, duck jab is not a thing. Worst of all, if he just goes empty anyway. He can't. Whatever. One day, Namco will allow us to just completely turn off inputs. Oh, greedy, greedy. I like the back 2, smart. Oh, so up back 2 does have the homing sprite on it? Okay. I thought they got rid of that. Okay. Smart. I like it. Leroy is kind of all in with that idea, but it's not going to get any value in that spot. A good patience. Standard. Yeah, Hermit forward 1 +0. Nice throw. Yeah, it's nice because the 1/1 +2, even if he reads it, will not actually wall splat you. They nerfed that in like season 1. Or maybe shit, maybe in T7. I'd go for it. I'd taste her butt. I'd kill him right now. Nice late side roll, beautiful. Oh, what are you doing? Sorry again, not you. Oh, he would have killed you. That was counter hit on 4. Okay, so was that the final game? That was the final game. I want to look at game 1. Because, yeah, that was just you just reading the shit out of them. Okay, let's look at game 1. What the fuck happened?
Get ready for the next battle.
Did he just catch you with, like, back 2 traps, down back 1 +2 Sabaki, down back 3? It'd have to be something typical meta play. Maybe even back 3. 4/4, he got duck it. That's a horrible trap, by the way. Yeah, -13. Technically 4/2 that. Back 1/2 is fine. Oh! What are you doing, Leroy? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Okay. Yeah, only -3 on sidestep 1 +2. Like I talked about earlier, that I made that Leroy video. It's the last video I just made. I mean, you're playing against them well. I'm just trying to find where's the game where you got your ass beat. For the most part, like, yeah, you're playing well. Flash stepping into ducking, there's really no counterplay for Leroy. Leroy has to use raw Hermit 4. What should be noted is at -3 or +3, like 1 through 4 option, Hermit 4 tracks both ways. So the thing is, though, as Leroy, if you're playing against a Paul, a Bryan, a Lar, stuff like that, if you predict anti-sidestep and you commit to 4 into 1 +2 or something like that, right? You're -14. If your opponent reads it correctly, right, you're dead. Like, you're dead. That's the issue with Leroy. Is at that -3, you don't have any great recourse against a lot of tactics. And depending on what opponent you're playing against, they might be able to hit you with something that doesn't work in other situations. And if you forget about it, oi, you just die. Okay, yeah, careful with that. Yeah, you have string penalty on the deep back too. Okay, don't hate it. Don't like it, but don't hate it. Woo. Okay, yeah. Third hit, you duck. 2-2. Whoa. Okay. I'm surprised he didn't heat dash cancel the damage 1 +2. It's not a launcher in Season 3, but... Oh, he's dead, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at Game 2. Because I want to see... Damn, no... Hey, you say you don't know what you're doing against Leroy, but that looked fine. In the 2 games we watched, you annihilated him. Okay, let's put you against a more typical meta character then. Let's go you versus Kazuya. But yeah, you're stepping well. You're reading well. You know when he wants to go for a parry or sabaki. So you're abusing the, jab option +8. So he didn't really have an answer against you. So you're doing well. The only kind of side note would be to take your turn back a little bit more aggressively against Leroy, but that's about it. Force him to be, you know, the onus on him to do things. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I do like ducking raw against Kazuya, right? Put the onus on him, commit to 4-4-3. So that's the idea, right? Like, okay, he sees you ducking a lot, and now here come the 4-4-3s, which are equally susceptible to sidestep weak side, right? Sidestep left. Oh, two. Ah, I like it. Double hammer. Smart. He's not going to CC into Sabaki, right? So fuck it, we ball. Oh. Okay, no confirm. That being annoying. Yeah, not a huge fans of Sway 1+2. That's okay, though. Okay. Yeah, nowhere for you to step, and the timing was that any electric or hell sweep would win there, so you just had to play defensively. But that's fine. Okay, yeah, don't hate it. Wow, what a low parry. Yeah, I like the meter. I would deep step, yeah. Smart. Oh. Nice challenge. Yeah, he does have that 13. Oh, you're dead. Nice. Good patience by this guy. Yeah, you taste a little bit too much blood. You got caught in a scramble. That was super good use by this guy. The Demic 1-2. In my opinion, Demic 1-2 should not be confirmable, but whatever, it's fine. Oh. I like the back four. That was super smart by this guy. Okay. Nice challenge by him. Yeah, only -1, so good jab check. In that situation, you're not going to go for Sway 1+2, right? So. Okay. Yeah, I like the counter jab by him. You're in the driver's seat. Ooh. You know, I don't hate that. You know, you down one, hold down. That way, if he electrics over you, you just instantly win, right? Oh. Oh, why did you? Oh. 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 Yeah, you let him whiff over you, and then you didn't go for wall stand 4. And he had so little health that wall, if you went for Rage Art by some remote chance, you still would have beat him, because your wall stand 4 sparks. Because you're playing, you know, Paul, Kings. Any character with a sparking wall stand 4 would win. Okay, don't hate it. Okay, I like it. Anti-sidestep Demo Man makes sense to me. Yeah, the deep dive 4, a little bit spicy, but you are showing so much wall stand 1-2 in dive 2 that it makes sense to mix it up there. Nice challenge. Uh-oh. Okay, you're not moving well enough. I'm sorry, what? What the fuck? Ooh, look at that splat. Yo, T8, what a good game, by the way. Nice. Taste for blood. I would have forward. I think the value on HTC here for forward is so much more valuable than you going all in with another Death Fist. 4-4 is so good, right? The issue with committing to Death Fist, right, -17. You're dead. You're at a range where he can just go for a normal electric, and he's gonna win. And even his like favorite back 4, right, still is on deck. Although, why did that not? Yeah, he might just randomly back 4 you anyway and get value out of it. So I would like you to be more risk averse. Like 4-4 is so good. Just HTC forward 4. Yeah, your corner pocket, there's no way for him to escape. Wow. Nowhere for him to escape. So let's abuse the fact by using a safer move that's like perfectly designed for the situation you're in, right? Be a little bit more risk averse. Okay, let's do at least one more golden, because I know I haven't given you nearly enough advice thus far. Let's see you versus Knob. Well, first Knob of the day, speaking of which. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
So this is a nasty matchup. This is one of those situations that is closer to 5-5, but depending on your strength, like this could be heavily Dragunov favor, and it could be heavily Paul favored. And that's because, similar thing to earlier, Dragunov's breakpoints aren't great against Paul to punish him. And Paul can abuse that. And then also, furthermore, he's so hyper evasive, and he high crushes during his side sway that, you know, back 3 is not even an option for Dragunov. So this is typically, I would say, in more normal playstyle, Dragunov. Whoa. Bro, where's the punish? You don't have to go for to back 4-3 HDC. I mean, if you don't want to commit to that, 4-4-3 is still on deck. That move there. God damn it. One day they'll fix this. So annoying. Yeah, you don't have to go for heat dash cancel. You can always still even go for back 4-3 on heat dash cancel. That's fine. Okay, nice spacing. Nice call out. That's an easy kill. Yeah, I would go for running 2 no matter what. I love me some taunt kills, so. You could maybe even do sway 1+2 into running 2 right away. like fucking, like King. Oh, nice challenge. Okay. I feel like you're comfortable in this matchup. Whoa. Minus 14. Yeah, back 3. In that situation, you could probably even go for that. Oh no, okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking King. I'm thinking King. Yeah, in this position, I like it. Yeah, meter pop for sure. Next touch to kill. Huh? Wait. Why did you? Oh. What the fuck just happened? What is this combo? Okay. Down back 3, go downstairs, and then we can go for like down 4-3+4 into some sort of Oki line as well. I didn't know the SAT count. It looked like you were mashing 2+3 though. Nice step. Whoa. Okay, we take that. Nice step, but yeah, the recovery speed on forward 2 is so good. Wow, Stingray. Okay, I like that. I like the down 3-4 there. You never know. Okay, good throw. I would still use forward 2 in this spot. Like, look at this disrespect. So, wall stand 3 on -9. Like, right, this is where anti-disrespect forward 2 shut down, right? He has no capability to sidestep, but notice how he's stepping in this spot. I wouldn't doubt if back 3 even hits. Okay, it would miss. But, like, forward 2 still wins. You want to do something? Okay, I'll call your bluff. You're out of range where you're not going to go for like wall stand 1-2 or wall stand 1-3, right? We're too far for to get value out of it. So yeah, we're going to use that idea. Anti-step forward 2, get back down to an open position, and then there we can force like some sort of deep dive meta, for instance. So we're going to close that out. We're going to lock the door on him, right? We're going to know he's going to use that as a trap. So we'll take away the -9. Oh, okay. I like the pedal pump. 1+2 with Dragunov is -14. You can back 3 it. Oh, there. Okay, you hit it. It was meaty, though. So, 13. But, yeah, typically on standing position, like, for instance, earlier he went for the 4-3, 1+2, and into 1+2 right away. Power crush. Ah, nice snap kick. Smart. Okay. Sure, I don't hate it. Nice throw attempt. I like it. He has shown a lot of power crush that your 1+2 throw would lead to a launcher. I like the idea. I do not like down back 3 though. Down back 3 is very much a snake edge. The cancel, nice step. The 1+2 throw cancel is fake shit because not only can you still interrupt with like a hop kick or whatnot, but the crouch throws do less damage anyway. Good break, good patience. Nice step. Okay. A little bit greedy going for like deep step 3-2. Probably better to take like flash step down 4-2. I would have down 1'd him. Space control down 1. And then force meta, wall stand meta. Dragunov does have an answer against it, but still. Whoa. Okay. Okay, Golden. Let me make sure the time. I just want to make sure I'm okay on time. Let's see here. I like the forward 2 usage. I would like to see, in general, in certain matchups, rather than always going into a sway 3, I would like you to go to more quarter circle forward 3. Like I was talking about, risk versus reward. I think post HTC, depending on wall distance, committing to forward 4 is probably more valuable. I noticed also your steel pedal timing, where you're using, down back 2, was a little bit too loose, so you weren't reacting to how the opponent was left on the floor or in a technical position, and you just raw down back 2 thinking it would hit, but you should be a little bit more cognizant to where the wall is and how they're left to allow for better follow-up and Oki and guaranteed hits and stuff like that. In a similar vein, Sway 1 with Paul is very, very strong. In Season 3, they added the Looney Tunes flop on it, but more importantly, Sway 1 hits grounded, but typically at a frame that your opponent can't escape it. So what you can do with like Paul, you can do a combo and then end with a Sway 1, which is unscaled and still inescapable. So I would look into that tech because it's really, really powerful. But yeah, Sway 1 is still a force to be reckoned with because, again, it's safe on block, it hits grounded. And then if they do a Wake Up 3 or Wake Up 4, even though you don't get a launcher anymore, you still get the Looney Tunes flop, which then resets the situation where you do more and more and more damage and you leave him on the ground position where Paul really, really excels. Key moves you're missing. Back 4, I think, is still really, really, really good. Forward 4 is really strong. You're using it in more key places, which is fine. Back 3 punishment. Your punishment overall was decent, but you also were missing your 10-framer, your 2-3, which can hold you back in the long run. Maybe a few more just down forward 2s in general. You felt the timing of your down forward 2 didn't feel like you're looking for a launcher so much as just to be a general annoyance to bait into like overreaction. But don't forget, like, down forward 2 high crushes from frame -5 to +5. So you can set up frame traps with generic down forward 2. And also you have this massive hitbox. And even though they can technically step it to the right, it still is tricky to do. Both him and Law's down forward 2 versus the generic down forward 2, which they changed, which has like no tracking at all. You can still abuse the fact you have this really good tracking tool. Maybe an occasional Sway 4. You like Sway 3 a little bit too much, that you're missing the rest of your Sway kit. But understandably, same thing, you're looking for Sway 3 on counter hit. That was the whole idea. Let's see here. Sway 1+2 is really good. I mean, I can't shit on that. You use it very, very well. And I don't know if you're shortcutting Sway 1+2, but I assume you know about back 3+4. So don't forget about that. Down forward 1 usage is fine. Your down forward 1, it felt like a few times you got a little too greedy with down forward 1-1 timing, where you're just kind of either double tapping with a mash, or you were just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to do for down forward 1-1. But your down forward 1 into like deep dive meta was good otherwise. But it did feel like a few times you just kind of gave up. Even though you were ahead, mentally you were just giving up, which I don't understand that. That might have been, again, that might have been a fat finger, and I can't fault you on the fat finger there. Any other really crucial attacks? No, I feel like for the most part is good. Yeah, I would say, again, specialty punishment probably needs a little bit of work, but that's something that you can just get better by just playing the game. And obviously you're God 4 with Paul, so you're fine. Down forward 2 generic is -5 to +5. So anytime you're at that frame break point, you can kind of just let it go. And in this meta, in this game where everyone's so hyper aggressive, very rarely will you see like a down forward 1 at a negative position. Force forward 2, I mean, is okay. I'd say QCF 1. Maybe you're thinking about QCF 1. Yeah, you probably need a couple more course forward 1s to mix it in. Down forward 2 or the Death Fist is okay, but I feel like a few of the situations that so QCF 1 is good for the range. It high crushes, and then it's safe on block, and it's an elbow, so they can't reverse it or parry it. So, for instance, you're playing against a Asuka or a June, you can kind of just let it rock, and you'll often hit them in unexpected timings, unless they like force a back 3, but that's a whole different chestnut. But yeah, being an elbow and a high crushing and a good range is really good. Also, it's decent for filler, but nowadays you don't really need it. Oh, speaking of move, down 4-4. Like, I don't remember seeing any down 4-4 usage from you. Down 4-4 is a really good complement to forward 2. So don't forget about down forward 4. This move is pretty good. It's obviously not nearly as flashy as forward 2, but don't forget about that. Down 1. Okay, down 1, there's a few situations where I was talking about like typical meta play. Down 1 is still really good. Like, don't forget about down 1, and then from there you can force your deep dive meta and wall stand meta and stuff like that. Or sometimes just hard fish, right? You have heat mode down 1-2, which I believe is still only minus 13 under heat, right? So you can abuse that fact. Fishing for that position, fishing for down 1 full crouch meta, down 1 standing meta into backdash, into down forward 2, right? There's a whole nasty kit there, and not every character can punish it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Maybe a few more heat mode, yeah, Death Fist without heat dash cancel, abuse that minus 13, similar vein, probably can use value out of there. But yeah, the weird one again was the down forward 1. Like again, I don't know if that was fat finger or you just kind of gave up, but the timing you're giving up was the really problematic point. So again, I don't know nearly enough to give you advice on that one, but it did feel kind of weird. You're like, I'll stop doing it now. It's like, don't. If it's working, it's working, right? Don't change horses midstream. Regarding Jack, yeah, I mean, there were a couple of funky games, but we didn't watch nearly enough. Maybe a few more down forward 2s. Jack probably full crouch down back 1-1. Don't feel like you always have to force full crouch down back 1 into another full crouch meta. Just the fear of the mid and the timing is often enough to break people's spirit, so abuse that fact. Manual punishment and options. Stand 2 for checking if you're predicting power crush, stuff like that is also really valuable. Okay, I think that does cover it. And yeah, again, you can never go wrong with just the raw, an occasional raw hop kick to complement your down forward 2. Because yeah, down forward 2 with Paul is so fucking annoying, so I want to see you abuse it a little bit more. Okay, let's see here. Did this. Okay, let me just take one last dip on... yeah, no problem. Hopefully that helps out. If you have further questions, just feel free to hit me up. T4G Y and oh, okay. Now they're here. Okay, so maybe either I typed it in wrong. Yeah, let me do this one really fast. Simply because, yeah, I kind of spaced out the rest of the day, or sorry, the other reviews because I couldn't get you in. Okay, I don't want to do Paul. Let's find someone quick. Hwoarang. Hwoarang matchup is really fucking bad. Bryan annihilates Hwoarang, so we're not going to watch that. Okay, let's take a look at you versus Heihachi. Let me try to get at least 2 games for you, World. Since, like I said, I don't know if your shit was private or if I just had a typo. So my apologies, if so. And yeah, I got about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to do this fast. Okay, not the best way to start out, but it's okay. Meter pop. Oh, gotta pop that meter, Heihachi. Okay, nice ducking. Oh, interesting. I don't hate it. I mean, you showed so much ducking. Like, you know what? I'm going to show down 4-4. I don't hate it. Of course, sway 4 is guaranteed, but that's fine. Okay, finally pop meter. Yeah, as Heihachi, you need to lock in your where instant charges. Because what happens is you fall behind, and then you'll never catch up. Okay, yeah, you're going to need to show a little bit more sidestepping. Bryan is a really good linear character when it comes to his space control. But against Heihachi, you need to sidestep, or Mishimas in general, you need to sidestep your left, Mishima's right. Jin is the opposite, you need to sidestep the other way. Now, that move there, back 4, tracks his weak side. So, oftentimes against Heihachi, you'll see back 4, not the fish to beat, like, you know, for a counter hit, but they'll use back 4 specifically just to stop sidestep. So that's typically where you see back 4. Okay, other than that situation, nice spacing by him. We should meter pop this. Back 2, 5. Down for 3 structure probably. Oh, yeah, he's just going low. He's just abusing the fact that he realizes that you're probably closed up against him. So he's going to go for that specifically. Okay, I like the back 4. Good patience. Yeah, real punish. Right now, I'd 4 for Olympus 2. Okay. Yeah, whenever you hit Power Crush, typically you'll get a wall splat. So if you want to play it safe, you can go for like down 3 plus 4 2 for consistency. The tricky part though is that you have to understand when you use down 3 plus 4, it typically counts as a wall hit. So your potential's different. In general, like you see here, this matchup, right? So this move here, Death Palm, you can 4-4-2 it as a punish. And then follow up here, second of all. He then goes for wall stand 1. Where is it? I missed it. But yeah, wall stand 1 with Heihachi. Also minus 14. So yeah, in general, this matchup is actually pretty good. For oh, there it is. Okay, really good for Bryan. Yeah, because you hit all those really key break points that Heihachi's missing. The only kind of one you have to look out for is like up 4-2-1 with Heihachi at minus 10, but you can still go for 1-4 plus 4, 2-3 plus 6. Yeah, like the meter pop. Oh, I love the 4-4. Okay, make it count. Okay, yeah, you can also SAT there. Strong aerial is typically better. Okay, good. You did not mash at minus 10. Oh, no confirm, but doesn't matter. Okay, we stole that round, but that's okay. Nice taste for blood. You knew that this guy loves hidden buttons, so. Oh, no meter from him. Okay, good block. In general, yeah, back 2-4 is really consistent. But back 4, then you go for up 4-3, up 4-3 plus 4. Or you can go for back 2-4, was it 4-1, sway 1? Like stuff like that. I can't remember. Is that the typical like low-high combo? But yeah, you don't have to go for any sort of deep dash option. Now, I'll give you a catch here whenever you use the up forward 3 structure. In this situation, oh yeah, up forward 3, 4, 1. Okay, it doesn't matter. But yeah, there are way more consistent options for Bryan that you should be looking for. So just try to stay away from deep dash jab combos, simply because oftentimes if you're playing against a laggy opponent, the timing is going to be different and you might get yourself in trouble. Now, if you're play offline frequently, if you go to like locals, it's perfectly fine to go for a combo like that. But anytime you're playing online, if there's a little bit of lag, you might get in trouble. So for the most part, I would say stay away from like deep dash jab combos, because you like I said, you could get in big trouble. So be careful with that. Okay, let's do you versus Law. But yeah, there are way more stable structures. Like I said, the 4-1 variation is so good that you probably should be looking just to use that one specifically. Okay, yeah, smart. You're minus 10. Don't mash. Good. Wow, okay. Yeah, you can low parry Junkyard. That move. Back 2, 3, 4. That move there. You low parry it. You don't want to guard into it, because depending on the timing, you might get screwed. But yeah, I mean, usually you just want to low parry. Because yeah, you don't want to guess the follow-up hit. So yeah, he's just going to keep doing it, which is fine. So yeah, low parry. So down forward to low parry the input. Nice step. Okay, I like the deep dash of... Okay, we got that one. Okay, open field. You can get him to the wall. Yeah, let's take him to the wall next time. Again. God, we're not going to get the fucking SAT, because... Okay, sorry, I hit the wrong button on my stick. I put on turbo and I have to cycle through it. Wow. Yeah, down 3-2, I don't really like it, but I like up 4-3 by him. Be careful. Nice. Right now he's just doing a high-low mix-up, so you can abuse that by just ducking, essentially. Also because, yeah, it goes a trap. He has heat mode, so DSS. Okay, yeah, launch punishable. Also, so after 4-1, you're plus 7. I want to see you at least take your 7 here. Now, you don't have to go into sway for plus 8. but you can still take your +7. For the most part, I think at TK you can probably get a lot of value out of just going for like back 1 and maintain your pressure afterwards. You can always go at +7 for like, for instance, 1-2-1, keep it safe, or 1-2-4 if you're by a wall, right? Get a lot of value out of that. But I want to see you take your +7. Now, the tricky part, and this is something of note for a lot of people here, whenever you're at +7 or at a weird frame breakpoint or frame situation, you don't want to go for like sway 3 because you have to make sure your input's fairly clean. Instead, go for like, for instance, like down 4, down 2, any sort of like very simple single input that you're never going to mess up the input on. But yeah, oftentimes you'll be +7, you'll go for sway, and you either delay the input or you'll get at a bad frame where they can technically hop kick you. So I usually recommend it. Just keep it very simple. Wow, he mashed at -14, so back T was countered on 16. I was tight. Yeah, I got a low parry it. Whoa, it told you to do down 4, 2, 1 to punish 1+2 is crazy. Yeah, this move, you can duck it, but there's a trick. The trick is you duck jab. So what happens is if they do 3+4 by itself, you'll punish them. But if they commit to the high, you can still mash your punisher. It still works. Like, it still works. So not only do you punish the 3+4 with duck jab, but they go over your head, and then you just launch them with a 15. Little trick. But yeah, you need to start low parrying junkyard. Okay, that's a kill. Oh, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Don't. Yeah. The sway 2-2 is consistent, or CD 2-2 is consistent, but don't. No. Just heat dash cancel. Okay, well, you try to launch there. Bye. Oh, he's still mashing at -14, dude. Bro, what? Okay, infinites. Don't hate it. Oh, big whiff. Surprised you didn't forward for him there. It felt like that's something you would have done. Okay, power crush with yeah, it's also -14. That's a -14 power crush, so you can launch punish that. Be careful. Yeah, another -14. Okay. I like the single check jab at plus frames. That way, if he goes for down 2-3, you don't get launched. It's important if you're ever worried about down 2-3 that you just do a single poke at plus frames. That way it whiffs and he hits you, but you won't get the counter hit down 2-3 either. So you get to launch him for free. So don't commit to like 1-2-1, 1-2-4. Their single one check is perfect. Okay. Yeah, better than nothing. Yeah, still got low parry. Uh-oh. Infinite. Wow, nice G-Club. Ah, yeah, he caught you. Yeah, the I-14 can smash. There's literally nothing you can do at +9. Okay, yeah, so in general, I would say Mr. Let's see, what would you put your name as? Okay, World. Go ahead and same thing like we talked about earlier. Go into, practice mode. If you ever get stuck in like a situation where your opponent is kind of disrespecting you like that, go into practice mode and see what the bot tells you what to do. So I think the game said to duck it, which unfortunately isn't the best solution, but you should be looking to low parry instead. But the training in this game, like the match review or whatever, the built-in stuff is pretty good. So you don't get the fine detail like I or someone else can provide to you, but at least for the bare like basics, the game is pretty good at telling you what you can do to punish it. So look to that. Apart from that, I would say look to use more heat burst into heat dash cancel. Even though the sneak or crouch dash 2-2 is very consistent, oftentimes it's not going to kill the opponent. So it's important that when you get stuck in those, or you go in those situations, that you go for a very simple heat dash combo instead. So basically, wall stand 3 into heat burst, and like let's say either core circle forward 1+2 heat dash cancel, or back 3 CD 1+2 heat dash cancel are fairly consistent. So just do the heat dash cancel and then do like down forward 3 after. That way you don't fuck up your sway 4 input or whatever. There's no chance of it dropping. But yeah, those combos are very basic, but they would be doing more damage than you're doing. So I should also feel like I should note, just to warn you, I'm not saying do that on every combo. I'm saying do that whenever like they have no health left. Just guarantee the kill, lock in the damage, and be sure to kill them with that. Because worst case scenario, you don't kill them, and then they come back, and even though they won the round, you might think, okay, whatever. It does like really big mental damage to you. So if you have let your opponent do a comeback, yeah, that might set them up for the future. So even though you might be better than your opponent, they will do mental damage and you'll end up losing the set. That happens quite often. So just try to mitigate those chances by using Heat Burst, Heat Dash Cancel, stuff like that. Apart from that, for Bryan, I'd say more forward 3, more down 4. Sway 3 is really important also. Down 2 is very strong. 3+4 is really good. Northern Cross, full crouch down 4/4 is strong. Those are like really crucial moves that you're missing from your toolkit that would help you out. Damage 3 is also really good against mashers who like going high. Because on counter hit you get +4 and then they might mash into it. And don't forget about like raw wall stand 3 either. Wall stand 3 only -10. Counter launcher is really strong. So. Okay, yeah, that was viewer match review 29. Again, these are completely free. All you have to do is sign up on my Google form. I typically do this about once a month. But yeah, completely free. You don't need to be a member or any cost or even a subscriber. If you just want to submit your stuff, that's perfectly fine. With that being said, if you like what I'm doing, I do have a membership where there's like exclusive members only content. I do have a series, the Twitter Tech Review, where I typically go over tech that has been found and that might not be like really prolific. And then I'll probably have my next one come out probably next week because I think I have enough clips to share with y'all. So, but yeah, it's otherwise subscribing also helps out. So, but I do appreciate everyone who submitted their matches. Again, hopefully I helped you out. If there's a weird concept or something I missed or whatnot, feel free to write in the comments and I'll do my best to answer you, whoever submitted it. But again, yeah, we'll do this in about a month. I'll probably make the official announcement in about a week or so. But other than that, yeah, Bob comes out on Wednesday, so we'll do the full Bob breakdown. I'll have the videos come out. I'll probably also do an anti-Bob on the same day because I think there's going to be some crucial things there as well. So other than that, if I made a mistake, same thing, time code to set a mistake. If there's something you want to see, like video-wise, let me know. I think that's about it. I can't wait for Bob, and hopefully he's not too broken. And hopefully he's fairly well balanced, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, again, thanks to Rogue, World, Doolin, Thomas, Fez, and then Golden. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend or great week. Later on. Bye-bye.